Welcome back to Concilium Historica Imperialis. I am Decurio Umhar, and with my co-host Decurio Chamlin, and Leonotis, and Taconis. Say hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
He did it.
Hey,
Yay.
Dr. X.
So, yeah, hey, we're doing our RP Day. Look at that. I'm not going to bother with any filler and plugs. It's in the description and will be at the last bit of this recording. So we are doing our Imperium Maledictum campaign on Lucid Dreams, a Yaga Mythos. We are on episode 12, and Chamlin, I hand it over to you.
Previous episode, there was a tumultuous fight that occurred at the secondary beast house in the Adeptus Astrotelepathica district, ending in the destruction of the building, the summoning of a bloodletter, and the near obliteration of the entire team. Having been saved by the unnamed, the team awoke back in Mortis Holdings in the Adeptus Administratum district, where they learned that the almshouse had been burned down. With the Queen of Bones presumed dead and the festival looming, the team decided to try and locate the small, nearly forgotten shrine of Azazel's Creed in the hopes that this is where Matthias is located and is the crux of the proposed cult's power. Currently, the group is resting and being healed at Mortis Holdings before their plans to set out to find the minor shrine, and whatever ends may come from there. If we finish that this session, who knows? It's a role-playing game. We're likely to get sidetracked.
I mean, we still have like 4 side quests to complete.
Y'all aren't finishing those side quests, and you know it.
We got a chance. It was lost.
Yeah, kind of. When the building exploded, that was basically the, all right, time's moving forward point. So we open the Yaga Mythos on Lucid Dreams, episode 12, Gamble. It is 2:23. That means it's roughly noon. The last episode was you had the episode, you got knocked out for a while, you were actually sleeping because being knocked out is not the same as sleeping and resting. Do you still have your notes for what happens with your amputation and finger missing thing?
Okay. So when it comes to using that hand, if I use anything involving the amputated hand, I get like a -10 to everything. Obviously, I can't do two-handed anything.
No. You have disadvantage on all tests that require the use of two hands.
Gotcha.
You can't wield weapons with a two-handed trait. You can still strap a shield to the arm to gain the shield's benefits. If the lost hand is your dominant hand, you suffer disadvantages on all tests using your other hand until you take the ambidextrous talent. And your finger?
Nah, I don't got it.
Any associated roll that has a 1 in the unit's result is a fumble.
Okay.
They will probably be important. So I wanted to make sure that you had them on the page.
Got it.
Okay, I'm being nice because you're all going to need it. You all are at full wounds. If you do have any critical wounds, take off the most recent critical wound. As Mortis mentioned, the sister hospitaller that Azazel met last session, Novitiate Scythia, is the one who's ministering to you during the how are you all feeling after the after the events of last session?
It's been better.
My character is having that rare moment of doubt, but, because he's a zealot and it's kind of in the name, but...
Only now.
Well, he can have limbs chopped off. He was expecting it to happen at some point in his life because he's he's a war pilgrim, war priest, whatever you want to call it. But for him in this instance, I think he had his doubt. It was a bad couple days. It's been a bad week, really.
It only has been about a week, just to remind everybody.
It's been like a really bad week. Nonetheless, he is steeling himself. He probably does that by, trying haphazardly to do his cleaning ceremony with one hand.
Roll a, let's see here. What do we got? What's religious stuff? I guess it'd be lore.
It would be lore.
Do a dexterity lore.
Okay, let's see where that's sitting at. Okay, what is that supposed to be?
I don't know. They're your dice.
I think that's supposed to be 0, 0. Yep, it's 0, 0. Okay, so I got 5.
All right.
Which means I got 3 degrees of success.
All right, yeah. You managed to go through your devotional cleansing of your blade.
Yeah, so I do that. That centers me. It makes it so I'm not immediately thinking about all the ands, if, or buts of what could and what couldn't be. And then...
yeah, there's a lot of them.
I think it helps because before I had darting eyes. I was very obviously off center, but post ceremony when the next you see me, guys, you can tell that like I'm back to my old self, minus the haggard look, which admittedly I'm very haggard.
Sylvia doesn't let you out of the room, nor does Mortiz let you out of the room. He seems to be under some supposition that he needs to contain the three of you. Jacques, how are you doing?
I mean, he's been better.
A reasonable statement.
He's had a lot of happen to him. Lost his hair.
You did get lit on fire.
Yeah, he got pretty toasty.
Your hair's messed up, and then there was the explosion, and the other explosion, and the ogre tackling you. Yeah, what happened in the week? Busy week.
Not a busy week.
But yeah, so like, are you trying to do anything, or just like kind of trying to soak it all in, or what?
I guess he'd be trying to like take it easy for the time being, because we're not allowed to leave this place, right?
Morty's not on the side of letting you, but you know Morty, so you might be able to talk your way out of like, at least let me into the atrium, at least let me out of the sick room.
Yeah, at least that, just to walk
All
around,
right.
just to be able to walk around.
Oh, I said that you might be able to, not that you had. You got to roll a. Let's go with a roll. Let's go with a rapport, charm, I guess. Yeah, you got a charm. We'll say. I think he's not in a pleasant mood, so we'll go with a -5. He's also an untouchable, so it's hard to talk to him anyways.
Okay, so I have to roll a 15 or lower.
Hey, it's possible. This guy just rolled
I'm
5.
not a very
This guy
reportable
just rolled
person.
5, and he rolls all the time. I don't want to hear it.
I'm playing the odds, friend.
No, I rolled a 19.
Okay, yeah.
It was close.
Like,
It was close. It was
close, but no cigar. You start trying to. How does this go?
It's more of like, he just kind of wants like,
Oh, you just like open the door, just like.
it's like, come on, I just want to stretch my legs.
Well,
Oh wait, I'm French. That sorry. Come on, like,
you lose the accent.
he's very tired.
It was a conspiracy all along. Becca don't actually speak that way. That's just some pop accent they put on when they're off planet.
What's that? They like to fuck with people?
That's why they're
Almost
very,
like the French.
that's why they're very distracting people.
Stretch your legs, huh? Well, don't worry. The room's square, so you can manage that. He closes the door. Worm, how's life?
Worm is actually in kind of a funk.
Really?
This is like the first like definitive loss he's dealt with in quite some time. He can't spin this in a way that made it be like, it was fine. No, this was a straight up
Bad day.
it's a bad day for him. Yeah.
Straight up whip.
Yeah, I mean,
And,
when a
the loss was
bloodletter...
entirely his fault. So it's just like, man,
I mean, entirely is a strong word.
I mean, I summoned a blood demon.
Yeah, but actually, you know what? Talking about that, roll a warp lore, whatever your psychic mastery lore is. And take a that bad?
That's a 96.
That's not a Mac fail unless you want to spend a bit.
Probably not.
Okay. Yeah, even like going back, the issue with encountering the Neverborn is that like when your mind tries to go back over it, it purposefully is like, no, we're not remembering that. We're good.
No, thank you.
No.
I don't focus on that.
No.
You've been trained to not focus on that.
Yeah.
I think you know what I would, because like you said you lost everything, right?
Yeah, all I have, I have no idea. Like, that's next one gave me a robe so I wasn't be naked.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, you have like bed dressing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I don't know if this is what we're maybe like subconsciously focusing on, but the way that psychers work is that they have to section them. It takes years.
Yeah.
And that's why they get given different brands. And like the loss of a sanctioning brand is dangerous for a psyker because like if you can't like it's unfortunately it is much like Nazi Germany where there'll be like papers and because if they can figure out that you're a psyker, which some places can, some places can't. You're like, it got exploded. There's some other problems. At some point, because you've been there before, you're gonna have to go to the nocturnal station. That's where they train psychers, or find somebody else that can handle your sanctioning situation. But those are few and far between.
He's also distraught because he lost his Imperial wedding ring, so that's a bummer.
Yeah, that's your sanctioning brand, right?
That was the quarterback out, I guess.
Yeah. That's the symbol of your sanctioning.
Okay.
You're not unsanctioned, you just don't have a brand anymore, basically. There are a lot of different brands for a lot of different places. But yeah. So Cynthia is tending to you. Yeah, I think she finishes. She finishes her ministrations. She goes out. She like hasn't talked to any of you basically, because that's not what she's here for. She got called by Mortis to heal you up, not talk to you. And it doesn't seem like any of you talk to her. So she goes outside. It takes a couple minutes. Mortis comes back in, and he like, there's multiple beds, and there's probably like some small sitting table. He's holding a data slate. He's scrolling through it. He goes, all right. Cynthia seems to have gotten a report from the squad of Soritis that are currently at the main temple. They were sweeping the area, Azazel knows that, but they didn't get to any of the outlying districts. So, given that the shrine isn't noted on any of the places that they got to, that's probably where you're going to have to look. We will get to finding the shrine in a bit. What is going to go now is, so Worm couldn't scrounge up a heat suit like Jack and Azazel have, but he did get you some winter gear, or survival gear, which is on page 140 of the core rulebook. If a nav roll is failed when you're searching around the district, you're going to need to make a toughness roll. And he can't do anything about the sanctioning brand. You mentioned that you want a shield. He did get a combat shield. That's on page 142.
Thank you.
That's what he's got. So Mortis explains that he is going with you. This does not seem to be in the tone of like, I'm offering to go with you. Would you like me to go with you? It was a firm statement of, I'm going with you. Because he, probably for a multitude of reasons, but I don't know, Jack, you know him the best, so. Has Mortis ever gone, like, followed you on a mission before?
No.
Fair.
That means, like, he's been close, but, like, he's never come along, and that's where I'm like, oh man, I fucked up. If he's tagging along.
Well, it's probably either messed up or this is serious enough. What also does go on is Bot, who did survive the alms house burning, does mention, because the Unnamed's a bit ashamed of what happened at the Beast House, so she's doing a whole, like, I can't talk to them, will you talk to them thing. But also Bot is talking for her, that way it's not a eye-gouging conversation. The Unnamed would like to come with the group as they feel bad about the situation that happened. So that is an offer that has been put onto the table.
I'm down to clown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Horse worms on board.
What's my lady gets to come? Yay!
Phrasing?
Wait, yeah. Phrasing.
Yeah.
This guy.
Let's see here. Okay. Is there anything that you all are theoretically doing, or conversations, or calls you want to make before you head out to try and find the shrine?
Well, originally I was trying to get that broken bolt gun fixed, or bolt pistol, but I don't know if I can still get a bolt pistol or not.
Well, not in this time frame, because you've got 9 hours and it'll take like 2 weeks.
No
So
bolt
there's a
pistol.
chance.
There's a chance.
No.
In 2 weeks, there's a chance.
Yeah, 2 weeks is a chance.
There you go.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
In this chronal bubble that we exist in, of now to the beginning of the festival, no. In the chronal bubble of existence, yes. There are bubbles and bubbles, all right? It's just bubbles all the way down.
Get it. Got it. Good.
Time bubbles all the way down. Yeah, so anything else, Jock? It's okay if the answer's no. I just don't want to leave anything on the table before you all start looking.
I guess, well, I mean, I had robes before, but I got burned alive, so I don't know if I still exactly have
I mean, Mortis
my-
has an extra pair of robes. So
Okay, so there's like 1 point of armor. Yay.
fair.
I didn't have any armor before.
Oh,
if I
that's
didn't
right.
lose
Yeah, that's right.
We haven't been able to wear armor because of the heat.
Well,
suits.
you can wear a robe over the heat suit.
That's what I've been doing,
Yeah.
but can't
So,
really
yeah.
wear any other
Now,
armor.
I will
with
bring
the
up a point
suit.
that I made last session. I don't know if it was on mic or not, but you can, in fact, take off the heat suits when you go into a place and put armor on that you may feasibly own. This just never happened.
That's definitely what I am going to do.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, Mortis has. I mean, he's an adept. He has extra robes.
I don't even know. Is armor getting in different? Would I be able to get any different armor, or would it even be worth it?
I don't think there's a lot of time.
Okay.
I mean, Mortis scrounged up a shield from somewhere. He got a survival kit from somewhere, but that was feasibly over the time that you were blacked out. Or
there's not much else than I can.
I get you. Azazel, do you have any conversations, actions, things, calls, etc.? Final meals?
Point of clarification: Cynthia, is she the one I spoke to before, or is she different?
Cynthia, not
Cynthia. Sorry, bad ears.
Yes, as I said when I brought her back.
She is still a novitiate, right? Or is she properly ordained?
I mean, a novitiate is ordained. I don't know what you mean by ordained.
Because he's going to confess before he goes off to the...
she's a battle sister. She's always willing to listen to the Ministorum and admit their failings.
Man, that's basically what he does.
Okay.
I mean, he doesn't... Anything that has happened since the last time he confessed, which admittedly was the Archdeacon, so it's only been like a day.
Okay, what does Azazel feel the need to confess?
He failed in the fight, for one thing.
Okay.
He knows that he's going to go kill a friend, and the fact that he considered Matthias a friend at one point sickens him, so he's confessing about that, even though he's absolutely going to fanatically kill his ass. But even so, a mission of guilt, more or less.
That's fair.
Just in general, he just feels an overwhelming failure for this entire mission, this entire week. And he's just, he's just getting it out there. So.
It starts with this is a day ago, but it just goes into the whole thing again.
I think he's brief. He's to the point.
Okay.
He's definitely not spinning a tale. He's just he
doesn't bring up the weird threesome thing.
I didn't feel bad about that.
Okay.
I mean, he didn't swear no oaths of celibacy.
I'm not saying that you did. Neither does Sorites. This isn't the point.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about that, actually.
Why don't you roll a Romeo willpower?
Okay.
Or Romeo willpower. How rough do you think Azazel actually feels about this?
I think under the circumstances, he feels that he is in not top form to handle a situation that he should have handled years ago.
All right.
So he feels bad, but he's resolute, if nothing else.
I would have probably said -10, but since you did that cleansing ritual and you rolled pretty well, I'll just say a -5 since you're not feeling okay. So we'll say a -5. Just roll willpower -5.
Okie dokie. Yes.
Okay.
No, it's just a success.
I get what you're saying. Take a temporary fate point.
Okie dokie.
You're around the Sorites. They literally exist to listen to the church, say how badly they messed up. That's what you're supposed to do after the whole Reformation thing, so.
Yeah.
So yeah, she listens to you, and, she doesn't really care about the suffering of men.
Yeah.
She just doesn't.
Respect.
Men versus man,
Yeah.
Collective versus individual.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you're doing that. Worm, what's up? What are you doing? Any last conversations, actions, etc.? Final meals, and no, a name does not a snack.
No, that's a whole ass meal.
Death by cake.
You gotta go.
That's the best way to go.
Ha! Excellent.
My entire body weight. Oh,
All of it.
All of it.
More.
anyways, sorry.
Warren would probably at some point want to basically apologize to these two for flubbing up the last thing.
What does that look like?
Kicks a rock.
And at some point, you guys just kind of walks in. He's been avoiding you guys for a while because he didn't really know how to approach failure.
I can get that.
He said, "My friends, I am sorry for what happened last time. I caused us much problems, and I may have been causing other problems along the way. And for those, I apologize."
Apology accepted. I think we all share an equal share of the guilt.
You're generous to say that in the last situation. I do not think so.
No, he's not wrong. You're all kind of fuck ups.
This is...
Yeah, see? We're all fuck-ups.
Oh wait, sorry. No, let me find the correct word. Right, we wrote down the words for a reason, right? You're all call-ups.
Call-ups.
That sounds like a French cooking thing, right? That's
Yeah,
cool.
Collapse.
My friend,
Sounds tasty.
I will say to you what my master said to me so long ago when I had shortcomings or I failed in some capacity. Life is suffering. But without the suffering, we cannot become better. And so yes, there may have been some mistakes, but we have all made mistakes. And we will continue to make mistakes until we are at last at his side. Take heart, my friend. You have our support and our love for what that may be worth to you.
It is everything. Thank you.
No, thank you. You have demonstrated what it is that I fight for, and it is inspiring.
I'm glad to be an inspiration.
Get that twinkle in his eye again. He's like, aw, bitch.
All right. Storm, anything else?
That'd be it.
Okay. All right. So eventually, the 5 of you do set. Bot's not going.
Yeah.
She's definitely not. She's staying where she's at. She's like
She knows what she's good at.
the bartending.
Yeah, no, everybody's got a niche. Ain't no way I'd get in a If I was an exceptional bartender but a shit fighter, would you find me something? Putting carapace on and getting shit done?
I've never seen her fight, admittedly, but she is just the bartender of a bar that is cinders now. But okay, so let's talk about finding the shrine.
Yep.
You are in District 2. That's in the northwest corner of the map.
Okay.
The shrine is somewhere on the edge of District 8. So either along District 2, 7, or 1. Somewhere in there. There are 13 points to search on the outlying district. So what I need you to do is to choose the district that you are beginning to search, and we'll roll a navigation test, and then we will find the success levels and take those off, or if you have enough to get the district. I doubt you'll get 13 degrees of success on one roll. I'm pretty sure that's mathematically impossible. Now,
Start in District 1.
Well, you said we're in 2,
yeah, you are in 2.
so logically...
But you can theoretically move to a different district. I'm bringing up these points now. Please do confer among yourselves.
I will say, when it comes to systematic searching, whether it's via quadrants or anything like that, it's best to start to the nearest location to your location and then spread out from there. So it will also cut down on time, theoretically. Because, if we go from 2 to 4, for example, we'll waste time in transit. As opposed to if we went from 2 to 8, yeah?
Well, you have no reason to go to 4.
Yeah, I can't see through your head.
It's 2, 7, or 1.
2, 7, or 1.
Now, 2 is the Adeptus Administratum District. That's where you're at currently. That's what Mortice's headquarters are. District 1, where you were last session, is where the Adeptus Astra Telepathica is. That's where the spaceport is. And District 7 is where the lay people go. It's where the manufactorums are, the pre-processing plant. You've been there before.
Yeah.
So, along the edge of District 8, which is where the Adeptus Ministorum is, the church, the shrine is somewhere in one of those 13 points.
Just start the closest and work away.
7. I say 7.
You want to start in 7? Start in 2?
7, it's fine.
Worm, do you have an opinion?
7's as good a place as any.
Okay. So, in District 7, there are... How many points? Let's see here. 1, 2. There are 2 points in District 7 to search. Now, how are we going to search? Navigation roll, as we've done before. Are you all searching as a group?
I think that would be wise.
Okay. I mean, feasibly, you can split up and do different districts. I don't inherently suggest that. I'm just bringing up the point that you can.
We're not splitting up.
Yeah, no.
One way or the other.
We learned that lesson.
Lessons have been learned. Sacrifices have been made.
All right.
We are not splitting the party anymore.
So, whoever is rolling has 2 things going for them. 1, they have the report that is giving them a plus 10 bonus to the roll. 2, they have help, which gives you advantage. You additionally have fate points, which can add success levels to a roll or allow you to re-roll, etc., etc. I would say if you burn it, you can just find the place. You can't burn temporary fate points. You can only spend them. I don't suggest you inherently burn it, mainly because, you know, those are for a living.
Yeah.
How many you got? You got 3.
Well, current is 2.
We top up at the beginning of every session.
Yep, this is a true statement.
Never mind.
Now, so you used to have 4?
I'm the guy who used to have 4.
I'm asking Jacques how many?
Well, when you clarified what burning a fate point was, I was like, oh wait, no, I have not done that. I've used fate points,
You've
but not.
burned at least once because of the obliteration event.
Oh,
Okay,
right.
yeah, so I'd be down to 2 then.
Okay.
I started at 3.
So everyone had to burn one for the last thing. So
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
I'm at 2. He's at 2.
I think you're all 2.
Yeah.
Probably Two-Face over here. Okay, so
Hmm.
yes, it's a navigation surface roll.
Pretty sure I still have the best navigation, so
I don't know who navigation
Well,
is.
Before any rolls are made, let's have that conversation about the burning. I'm willing to do it.
if you want.
I'll have 1 left, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make in order to emphasize narratively. My dude's like on the hunt.
Yeah.
He's got the scent, and he's not going to stop. He's that
What's a
I'm not gonna stop you from doing that. There are reasons to do it. There are also reasons you may not want to. Again, because burning a fate point's a big thing,
yeah.
and I don't reward fate points easily.
But I want to know if like you guys think that's a good idea for 1 and 2 thematic, 3, etc., etc.
It's a lot to pay for doing that, but it could save us potentially 13 for 26 tests.
26.
Well, for any test we have to do after we get to the navigation parts, we have to search find the place.
Oh, I would let you. I would let you spend success levels left over to move a district. And then
Well, you know, it's time we have not had on our side.
if you're willing to do it, I won't say no.
Yeah. I'm going to stop you from using your resources.
I can't stop you.
All right.
There are reasons to do it and reasons not to do it.
I'm doing it. I'm burning it.
Okay.
Okay.
There's 2 fate points to use, at least. So.
Yeah.
Huh.
That still leaves him with the same amount of fate points to use, because he has the extra one.
Well, it basically 2 of 1 now because
Yeah.
I was 3 of
You
2.
have a temporary.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
that's what I'm like.
Because I'm going from
2 to spend, 1 to burn.
yes.
At least for this session.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. You still have that tarot card, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think you realize that, like, the House of God was not the temple, but it was a temple. And, you know, you guys are moving from District 2 to District 7. And normally that'd take time, but Mortiz has been here long enough to know the quicker way, so he hasn't had to make navigation rolls. You guys have just been trying to figure out your winding ways through icy streets. That's the problem with this place. Everything looks the exact same because it's all ice. It's like, oh, this is an ice-covered building. It looks like another ice-covered building. That's real different. But yeah, so you guys are moving along, and you start into District 7, but you remember this weird ennui that you felt before in the solarium, and like you're missing a hand, and you're drawing towards it, and like Matthias is also missing a hand, and there's this weird mirroring of like the side of the coin, and you realize that the only good place where it would be is if you look at District 1, it's the point on the end of it, since it connects with 7 and 2 in a straight line, more or less. But it's also on the outlaying point of 8. So instead of winding your way along 7, you basically take a straight line down through to 1. And it's not like a beer fest trying to find your way back to the secret tournament place. It's just like I feel like Azazel just keeps walking. You know, you're not like holding out the hand, you're not in a fugue state or anything, it just feels like the place to move. What I do want you to do is heads or tails.
Heads.
Alright. That fate point that you burnt goes to spent. Heads or tails?
Tails.
It's gone.
Alright. That fate point is not spent.
Yes.
Okay. So that we're on the same page, that basically
It nullified what you just. It didn't.
Aye.
It didn't remove the result, but it nullified the expenditure of resource.
Understood. I figured that's what you said. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, I got that dogged look in my eye. Like, you know,
Inside Azazel, there are two wolves. They are both.
I go quiet. I think I turn and I give like both of my companions that the look, like, I've got this. I know where we need to go. And that's when you saw that I was going towards one, and I'm just like deathly silent.
Yeah. As you get closer to this place, you can tell that this is also the right place because you can feel you know how the beast houses felt warm?
Mm-hmm.
You feel that same kind of warmth. This building doesn't look as melted as the other places. I mean, it's still kind of hidden away, so nobody's really going to notice. It doesn't have like steam rising out of it or anything. But you can tell that this place has an inner warmth in it. As you make your way towards this shrine, it looks unassuming. Because like the outside doesn't look like, you know, it's a shrine of whatever the heck his name is, Agaru. It just looks like an imperial kind of. It just looks like any other imperial shrine. You know, it's in standard template build kind of thing. It's not as big as the temple. It looks like a shrine. So yeah, you're outside of it. There doesn't seem to be anybody out here.
Yeah, so I stop right outside. I just do the whole slow turn.
What, you do a Zoolander?
I mean, like, he's definitely got that look. Like, he's raised.
Blue steel!
He's got the Zoolander look?
He's got the blue steel in him.
Hold on.
That boy!
He show stares at him.
I turn to my companions and I say, "This is the place."
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. What's his stuff? I'm gonna get my billies up before we go in.
He's got to limber up. Looking at this building, is there any because I'm busting in through the front.
I need a noun before we go down.
Yeah,
the
I'm not
island.
planning on busting through the front door. Are there any other, like, maybe a side entrance or like higher up locations?
You can make an awareness sight because you're skulking, so you can skulk around.
skulk.
Azazel seems to be psyching himself.
Just slowly just becoming more preening.
2 degrees of success.
Okay. I mean, it is Imperial architecture. Now, you don't know the inside of this place. You do know that Imperial architecture is very known for its high ceilings. Look, they are. It's a cathedral, all right? It's allowed to have cathedral-like ceilings.
What's that, 40 meters? Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, this is the cathedral. Yeah, this is time we mentioned the ceiling height.
Yeah, I know. That's an all-in joke, everybody. Anyways, yeah, so, like, is there a way to the top of this place and probably from there a way into it? Yes. Do you have firm details on that? Probably not, because you probably don't know the layout of every single Imperial design shrine STC that's ever existed. So, yeah.
Well, I have grapple online, so.
Okay, make a, it's a ballistic, right? Mm-hmm. Make a ballistic. It would be harder if it was frozen, but it's warmer than it was. So I'll say ballistic -5, ballistic range because you're firing it. So
Ballistic ranged, okay. 1 degree of success.
okay, yeah, you hit it. Are you trying to hit it anywhere specific, like the apex of it, or like
Yeah,
where are we
like,
talking?
just onto the roof so that I can climb up and get onto the roof.
Well, it's not like a Batman Golden Age. It's a gun that shoots a grapnel line. So you're shooting it just up at the top of the place?
Yeah, because I'm not trying to aim for a window or anything to learn that we're here. I'm just trying to.
Well, I mean, there are windows, but that's not the point. But yeah, you're okay. So you want to get to like the apex where the bell is or whatever. Or
Yeah.
If it has a bell, it's kind of hard to tell. How far does that shoot? Everybody has a grapnel line, if I remember right.
That's
How far does
correct.
it shoot?
It
I have
shouldn't
to write it down.
Hold on.
I,
One important piece of information about a grapnel line, guys.
No,
I
I'm
don't
getting
have
it.
one this time.
What? Oh, right, it got blown up.
I couldn't get one because
It's 100 feet.
Oh, that's right. 100 feet. Thank
100
you.
feet.
Let's. 100 feet or 100 meters?
Feet.
That's weird that they did that. Why did they do that?
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing here.
Because, you know, they're English. There's survival gear. That's not what you are. Crap. No. Here. Can reach 50 meters,
50 meters.
which is incredibly not 100 feet. 50 meters.
It's like 150 feet.
Basically.
Yes,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
still, I have to think of the thing in yeah. We'll say that I was thinking that the ceiling was probably, as a joke, 40 meters. So we'll say it's actually pretty close to 50 feet at its apex. I'm not gonna Pythagorean theorem you because I don't feel like it. So I'll say that you can hit basically at the crest point of what is probably the bell tower of the place with your 50 feet at a sharp enough angle. And then from there, you want to climb, so it's an athletics climb test. You know, you've got a good grapnel line. The rope is allowing you to make the test. I don't think it's any more difficult than it should or shouldn't be. Yeah, so you can make an athletics. You see him, he shoots a grapnel line up. There is still a door in front of you. Mortice and unnamed are here. Neither of them look like they're about to climb this rope.
Hey, you know.
So 2 degrees of success.
Yeah, now see, I don't want to hear things like, oh, it's hard for me to roll things, Mr. I have to roll under 15, and we've had 5 degrees of success so far. Anyways.
Sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah, sure. Don't worry. This is probably like the only role it's the only role he's going to fail this session, probably.
He said the thing. He's cursed us. Cursed some of us.
Just show.
Just jock.
No, it's like I'll start missing all my shots once I get.
It'd be funny, but
I think I'm going to afford Jock until I can't see him anymore before I'm going to go towards the door.
okay. Worm, are you intending to go through the door? Or are you going to try and climb?
I suppose I can climb.
You don't have to. I just want to know.
I'm getting into a higher position because snipey snipe.
Now-
I just want to go to the front. That make sense for me to pie, honestly.
Yeah, no. So like when I go to put my armor on, I would assume that I would be smart enough to do it in the interior rather than outside.
Well, I mean, you're outside right now, and I haven't told you what's on the inside of this place.
I know, but like if I do that, what are the consequences of that? I suppose.
Doing it outside,
Yeah.
you have to make a toughness test and not take fatigue.
Yeah, I'll not do that outside then. I don't even want to test that. Those are them waters.
Did you say you want to try and climb?
No. I'm casting my abilities I usually just do for
Okay.
5.
Did you successfully? Oh, right. You had to do the warp charge, so your warp charge is whatever.
Yeah.
You're up there. You guys are doing that while he's climbing. We're going to handle this just until we need to. Okay, so you're at the top of the canopy. There is a bell here. Give me a normal awareness sight. Just baseline.
That is 3 degrees of success. What?
For those that are listening in, our GM is like flabbergasted, pacing. And
I'm not flabbergasted. I knew that was going to fucking happen.
He kind of did a no shit shrug. I would call it.
Anyways, okay. This canopy does not have an immediate view into the interior of the church. This place looks like you come up and like you ring the bell. There is a door, I say trap door, but you know what I'm talking about, where it's like the square thing inlaid into the floor. They flip it up. With 3 degrees of success, let's see here. You see the trap door because it's kind of shadowed up here. You see the bell, but the bell's not in good shape. It looks like corroded. It looks like patina. It's not frozen rust or anything. There's something inherently wrong with this thing. You can see that it's called a pendulum, right, for a bell. What's the tong thing for a bell?
The hammer?
Yeah.
Well, I thought you hit it with a hammer, or is the internal mechanism a hammer?
I think the internal still call it.
We'll call it a hammer. The hammer of the bell has 3 desiccated frozen heads on it.
I'm just looking ahead like,
Yeah. When you're looking, I'm gonna need you to make a reflexes. We'll call it. You're basically trying to cover your ears and also not get knocked off this place due to reverberation of like sonic stuff. So, I guess it could be a dodge or a bounce. Whichever one you feel like is better.
It's a clapper. A clapper.
I call it a clapper.
clap
I wonder
on,
if that's why the clap on,
on.
clap off thing is called that.
clap on,
I
clap
think it's
on.
just because you clap.
That's probably true.
Just do dodge.
Okay, don't worry. 5 degrees of success incoming.
It's only 3.
It's only 12.
That's a lot.
It's 3. Roll a 12, right? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Look, as soon as I get inside this building, it's gonna bite me in the ass.
I keep saying that, and it keeps not happening. Anyways, okay. Unbeknownst to any mortal mechanism you are aware of, because there's not a rope on this thing. The clapper of this bell moves, and like, you understand the meaning of the phrase a death knell, or like a bell, like a death bell, that kind of thing. Because whatever that is, it's this noise. This is a minor exposure, because you're at the epicenter of the thing. As this bell goes off, but you hear this bell go off. Everybody hears this bell go off. There are bells ringing, from what you can tell, across probably the whole of Ophelia. This is a minor exposure event, so roll willpower. You can find the specific entry for the thing. Let's hope it's under M. It's probably not. Oh, it is. Wow, they actually put in the where it should be. How about that?
Power, right?
Let me just confirm. You may resist some or all of the corruption with a fortitude or discipline test. Fortitude in this case. It's sonic stuff.
Okay. 3 degrees of failure.
Okay. You just take. I'm not gonna give you extra degrees for degrees of failure or extra points for degrees of failure. You take 1 point of corruption. How many points of corruption do you have currently? Because you had some.
Yeah, I think I'm at 3 now.
Okay. Let me see here. Should you ever gain more corruption than your willpower bonus plus your toughness bonus? Okay, so you definitely don't have that. Okay. Yeah. You know that whatever just happened was not by any mortal hand. And it probably wasn't because you got up here. Whatever's happening is happening because of a time situation. I mean, you all hear it too. The rest of you down there.
Just after it ends.
Morty's down there is just like rubbing the tinnitus out of his ear, but he doesn't seem perturbed. You two, this is not a minor exposure event for you, but it has an influence, I should say, because you're not right next to the epicenter. So just roll a willpower.
37.
1 degree of failure.
Okay. Let's see. Let's make sure to look at this. I'm definitely not going to do that. No, because they make fatigue really a lot rougher. I think at least for this next action, you're stunned.
Okay.
But you said you had moved up to the door. You just hadn't moved into the building.
Correct.
Or tried to.
Yeah.
So we'll say you're stunned. You can take an action or a move. Whatever you do next. You can roll a. You said you have Nurgle cults.
Yeah.
And you got a success, right, Worm?
Beautifully.
Okay, so I rolled a 3 out of 55, so that's 5 degrees of success.
A 3 and a 50.
Okay, so I rolled a 3 for my roll. I have a 55 to that score.
Okay, out of 55. I thought I heard and a 55, and that
It's all
didn't make
good.
any sense.
5 degrees.
5 degrees of success. Okay, well, at the very least, whatever this is, this noise is definitely Nurgle associated. I know you're about to tune in with that. This is just stuff that he realizes immediately. If there's a Nurgle thing going on, it's definitely past this door.
We can smell the sound.
I mean,
Like a giant fart. Just...
well, it's definitely a synesthesia thing of like
Yeah.
you could just feel the malaise in whatever this is.
I think the temple just ripped ass.
You have 5 degrees of success. Do you have any
questions you want to ask me? Like, I just feel like that's fair to be like, you got a lot, so like,
What's going to be on the other side of this door?
whatever it is the epicenter of whatever the hell is going on.
All right, so I'm going to turn and be like, in a lowered voice, is like, if you have armor that needs to be put on, it needs to be put on now. We're going to be walking.
When you walk past that door, it's on.
Like, we're walking into a fight once the door's open.
Okay. Do you want your stunned action to be putting your stuff on?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a toughness test. Just baseline, because you're doing it quickly. You're trying to.
33 out of 36.
Yeah, you get it on there. You're about to basically like run into the place the next second.
My very hot hand near him.
Okay, what are you doing? You're moving up to the door. You're about to like kick it in. Or whatever?
Yeah, like I said, while everything's going on, he's getting his powers up, and then
Yeah, you already did that before this stuff started happening. I'll be nice and let you have done that. Mortius has also moved up. He doesn't seem to be armored in anything but robes. You're not entirely certain what's up with him. The Unnamed has like a fur-rimmed survival coat thingy going on, that kind of vibe. Jacques, you were about to do a thing. What were you about to do? Because we're catching up back to.
I think after the bell goes, that's where Vox everyone's like, what we're going to do, we better do it now, because that just echoed not just from here, but...
Oh yeah, you all heard this reverberation definitely across the city.
I come back.
This bell has 3 severed heads in it, and it came from that.
That is the unholy symbol.
Yeah.
We are going to be walking into a firefight. We need your support as soon as possible.
All right, I'll begin the breach.
Okay.
Then I'll begin to sneak down the bell tower.
Well, you gotta open the door.
The little trap door.
It's not locked.
Okay.
You're fine. They didn't lock it. They don't expect anybody to be up here. I'll say that Jack opens the trap door so we can describe the area that's going on. When you open the door... Come on, do the thing I want you to do.
One light's like, no, I shall not turn green.
I know, it's very strange. It does that a lot, but it's always a different single light that doesn't get coded properly. Anyways, when you open the trap door, it smells like slow death in here. Disease and nightmares. It's the end of the line. From here, you are 40 meters in the air. So,
Cool.
right, you're gonna have to pull up your grapple line if you want to not have to like jump down.
Oh, no, I'm staying up here.
Okay, well,
I got an extreme long last.
Okay, I'm not gonna say. We'll find out how that goes. So, what you see are like desecrated pews. What look to be some kind of. You're not entirely sure. It's not good. Whatever the hell it is. But I don't think you've seen plague walkers yet. I mean, I just don't think he has. But I think that is technically another minor exposure event because all of you are about to probably have to roll this. So we might as well get it out of the way as I describe it. Look, you're gonna kick open the door. I don't care. I'm not gonna have you roll and see if you can dislocate your knee or not.
just burned through at this point.
Yeah. You just like tear open, fire Aragorn dual side door thing. It's very manly. Women will swoon. Everyone will swoon.
Zazel swoons a little bit.
Damon Ned is summoned out of the swooning. There we go.
I'm sorry, I've done it again.
All right, now since you are seeing multiple daemon as a plague walker it's a plague walker. It's a pox bringer, or no, it's a pox walker.
Poxwalker.
Poxwalker, plague bringer. Demon names, people. You see multiples of those. You see what look to be these humanoids that are making awareness sight. We're just getting this out of the way so I can describe properly.
Yeah.
If he fails, which he won't.
Hit 1 degree success.
Okay. Yeah, you don't know what poxwalkers are in universe. You just see these strange, like, plague victims, but you can tell that these... What used to be people should already be dead, surely. They've got buboes and welts and boils and, like... You were knowing The Mummy, the famous 1999 film of Brendan Fraser, and it's quite possibly the best film out of 1999. Anyways, you know the plague victims in there? It's like that, but worse.
Okay.
I mean, he's played Dark Tide. He knows what they look like.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know. I've never played Dark Tide. You see poxwalkers. No. Yes. Poxwalkers.
Poxwalkers.
There we go. I'm gonna mix that up all night, but you know what I'm saying. You see, it looks like a priest in the center there. It's kind of hard to tell. You're 40 meters. No,
Nope. All right.
this
Okay, I got it.
looks like a priest. They seem to be writing something, though their hand is entirely black.
I imagine
look
I'm
good.
looking at it through my scope.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically, yeah. You see 3 humanoids. They don't look like poxwalkers. You're not entirely sure what they are. They're caked in this ash, this like gritty volcanic black ash. You're not entirely certain what's going on with that. And you do see, let me find it. Claudette frozen into the center of that shrine statue. Not like Nora Freeze, but like chained in ice and ichor. You're looking, you see her through. It's like the last thing you see. We slowly pan up the walkway of this church. It's a beautiful scene. It's sick. And then like the last thing that you see as you move your way up is Claudette's pale, fevered blue face. The sweat coming off of her fevered body is causing this like slight misting effect against the ichorish ice, trying to refreeze itself as she is chained. You know, like in a ton of Dark Souls games or whatever, they have like the 2 hands, like the crucifixion chain to pose. You know,
Yeah.
it's like that. And that is the point where a worm tears through the door.
It's for daytime.
I would have equipped my flamer in my good hand.
Oh yeah, I know what you're about to do. Don't worry. So, worm kicks open the door. I have the initiative already figured out. So when that door opens, worm, you don't have any forbidden lores, do you? Except for the dragon thing.
I do have forbidden knowledge. I think it's for psychic stuff.
Okay. You know just by feeling it. One, there is the feeling of a miasma here. The same kind of thing at the Beast House. Probably it doesn't feel as strong, but it feels different. But there is something here. The veil is very weak here, which you should still have that sheet for the veil being weak. I think I gave you one. Thought I did. No, that's just a psychic phenomenon. Oh, I'll just read it off. I think I read it off. I thought I gave you one. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I think I just read it off the last time. Okay. This place is warp touched. You can feel that immediately. All psychic power tests are made with advantage. Psychic powers generate additional warp charge equal to the success level regardless of whether they succeed or fail. This zone is a source of minor exposure, hence all of you needing to make... We're just going to wrap in the minor exposure of the area and the moderate exposure because you're seeing multiple demon at once into one roll. So everybody needs to roll a fortitude.
2 degrees of failure.
Just a failure.
Okay.
Degree success.
Okay. You take 1 point of corruption because it's reduced by your success levels. You take the 2, and you take the 2. And I'm not. This entire place is warp touch. We're not going to do multiple minor exposure events unless like something.
What did you say you combine what to create the if you get corruption or not?
Willpower plus toughness.
Your bonuses.
The 10 digit.
All right, I'm 1 away.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Another use of burning fate is you may burn a fate to not take a mutation. Just throwing that out there. May prove useful. Who knows? Also, I can choose to roll on the psychic phenomena table and apply the results of the environment. I'm not going to do that yet.
Yet?
Yeah, I said what I said. I need to make sure that I have so, worm because you're fighting next to an untouchable.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Here are the extra notes of being near an untouchable. Doc, I'm going to have you control Worm, or not Worm. I'm going to have you control Mortice. I'm going to have you control the unnamed. Let me get their stat blocks. And before you expound yourself in surprise, yes, they're both way better than either of you.
What a twist.
Yeah, okay, there's no spoilers here. I just needed to make sure that I wasn't going to spoil something.
Spoilers.
L
Space, this is short range.
8.
8.
I believe the option rules page, so I double check that. There are her stats. You can place her wherever. Oh, she's already over there. That's a fate point. Now let me double check that just to make sure. Yeah. You can control him. And Azazel, you immediately recognize Matthias. His back is to you because he hasn't turned around, but you tell his silhouette. You worm what? Sorry,
Being near him actually negates the other stuff going on here.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say that he walked up after you guys took that.
No. I'm saying for when if I have to make a psychic test, it
Cancels it out.
Yeah.
That's fair.
which is good.
Yeah,
That's what we want.
yeah. Just don't have Jacques move him too far away from you.
It's 12 meters. So
Oh, it is. Well, it'd be hard to. Either way. Where was I? Worm, you recognize Claudette because you saw her in a vision, and you can roll Nurgle again.
Flat roll.
I'll give you a +10 just because you're familiar with Matthias, but not inherently whatever the hell's going on here.
No.
Okay. I think you're just I think you Ironside's
Ironside is totally playing in the background. The cinematic just tunnels.
Yeah, basically. Okay. Now then, Worm, like I said, you can feel the veil's weak here. As when the door has been opened, you hear also like Ironsides. I forgot that I put this in here. You hear an old ship tune. It sounds like the opening of Kill Bill where Ellie is whistling. She's gonna go kill Matrix. It's an old ship tune on your ship, but he's whistling that. Don't do that.
I can't afford the copyright. Don't do it.
And
you want to get
you do see. I think you've heard Claudette described at this point. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the blue skin's a dead giveaway.
I think kind of. I just think that Jacques has mentioned her at some point. You also had the journal for a while. You see her essentially like frozen to a statue of Agaru, the priest who founded your specific creed in this specific place or in your subsector. What do they look like? You never gave a description.
Simple robes, olive-colored skin, black hair that's just held into a simple ponytail. A loose one at that. Has the whole mustache and goatee thing going. A bit unkept, rather thin, as if he's fasting all the time. The robes would have definitely had the what do they call it?
I don't know.
I know. I'm trying to remember what the word is, but it's basically like what a monk's robes would be if they were like a shrine priest in a Japanese temple. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like black on purple. Because that's just like what those collars would normally be. Think like Maraku from Inuyasha. But, longer hair and facial hair and skinnier.
So not like that.
I mean, like the outfit he's wearing is 100%. That's what that looks like.
Okay. Yeah, you see. Let's see. I'll make sure I get the rest of these.
Nushi robes?
Is that what it's called? Yeah.
I think Miko or the lady priests.
Yeah.
So with him there, it seems like all those demons. Like, what's the range of his effect for?
Bleed or you and Worm have the same
12 meters for short range.
12 meters. Well, because anything that's in that range for demons is a minor hazard, and then individuals connected to a psychic hive mind that enter the zone make a challenging discipline composure test or be stunned.
Yeah, well, demons aren't part of a psychic hive mind. That's for Tyranids.
What would a minor hazard then be?
They theoretically take damage.
Okay.
That's... The X's are difficult terrain. They're covered in ice and ichor. The purple area, which does not look purple right now, around the statue is where the floor of the shrine has been deteriorated and torn into. The statue is slightly offset. May fall. It would be falling over if it weren't for the vines that are grown over it. The green pool around the statue is some kind of
it looks like this weird granulated ashen mud caked over most of the shrine. And since you're closer, you can kind of tell that that's what's over these humanoid forms. You're not entirely sure what they are. Whatever they are, they're not human anymore if they were. Blah, blah, blah. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, so Mortice goes first.
Okay.
So he has a 9 initiative.
Yeah, he does. Alright, he's just going to use his plasma pistol.
Reasonable.
Probably aim for one of these pox guys. Or
Okay, you're controlling the character.
I mean, there is a Poxwalker very close to him.
yeah, he'll touch target with the poxwalker. It is 1 degree of success with his pistol, so that's going to be 11 points of damage, pin 6.
Did you add the +1 because of the degree of success?
Yeah, with
Okay.
10 plus success level.
Got it.
So it's 11 plus pin 6, and then supercharge 4. Which I guess I have to say is
I mean,
supercharge.
it's
Yeah.
not the one that's right in front of me.
Okay, he's right here. Never. That one's dead. Yep.
No, it'd be funny. Okay. Is that all Mortice is doing?
I think so. You only get the one action, right?
You get an action, you might move if you want. Technically, you should be at the door.
Yeah, they would have been.
I guess he's gonna then move this way.
Okay, yeah, that's totally fine. After Mortice, it is Matthias' turn. Matthias turns around, which is not movement, it's just turning around. He sees Azazel. He doesn't look surprised. He actually looks like, I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you again. He's got that Southern Baptist kind of vibe of like, man, it is great to see you again. I feel like all Nurgle priests are definitely Southern Baptists. They're just so welcoming, but they've got that underpinning of absolute dread and evil. I said what I said.
For those of us that do not live in America and doesn't know what a Southern Baptist is, I'm pretty sure he did an amazing job of describing them. Moving on.
Anyways. Yeah, he turns around. Let's see here. What does he do? You know what? Let me pull up his sheet. He's like, you can't really do anything with that. Pretty sure he has a gun. I hope he has a gun.
Oh, wow, he has no gun.
What did I of a gun?
He does have a gun.
Pox ray.
I mean, he also has more of that stuff too.
Stop. Navigate.
Okay, that's what I do. As his action, he raises his sickened, blackened, deadened hand and gestures. No, it's fully animate is the thing. It's weird. It's not like the scary movie, dude.
Here comes the black foot. The black
He raises this desiccated, blackened hand and just like bids them forward. Greet our guests, please. And these all these poxwalkers may now charge with an additional +1 success level. Yeah, immediately charge at all of you.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So let me pull. I mean, don't get me wrong. They can't charge very far, but you know, let me find the slow because I'm pretty sure they're slow. Slow charge is just a movement and an attack. Charge. You use your move and action to move into an adjacent. Blah blah blah. I don't care about that. Okay, so they get advantage if they can't actually get into the range. Yeah, they are slow, so that's not surprising. So some of them will just move forward, shuffle forward quickly. Okay, so they will move forward.
They get to ignore the difficult terrain for their stuff.
Yeah,
I figured just
come on.
Just double checking. Just
Come on.
they're like skating towards you.
Oh no.
They're just shuffling. Well,
Their form is impeccable.
yeah, I think Matthias will move. He's not cowering behind her. He just moves back. All right, so we've got worms up in the front. Okay. I think 2 of them are going to attack Worm. That gives ganging up bonus. One of them is going to attack the unnamed, as foolish an idea as that is. That's definitely a miss. That is... No, even that's a miss. So they both swing at you and fail. They do possibly hit the unnamed. The unnamed going to take the hit or try to dodge out of the way or block with melee, I guess. Or I don't know what weapon they may have out or not.
65 is not a dodge.
Okay, so she is hit. Oh wait, that's not the right thing. That's not the right thing at all. Harry, over here. It's because I'm further ahead than it should be. Not bad. Not too bad. Here we go. Okay, well, don't need to worry about that. Don't need to worry about that. Okay, they do 5 damage. I don't know what their armor is. I'm just telling you the damage.
3 wounds.
Okay, and they inflict poisons. Poisons is they have disadvantage on strength and toughness tests. The maximum success level on any test is equal to the toughness bonus. So, not the worst thing for an ogre. So that's that. You can write on that page just to keep track of the wounds.
Did they take any damage from the minor hazard?
I'm about to do that.
Okay. I think they're all in it, so.
Yes, at this point. Oh, that isn't over here. I don't know why it's not over here. It'd be useful for it to be on this particular spot. Minor hazard. Hazards. Yeah, that doesn't... Why would you not tell me the rest of what this does in this exact spot? Oh, here we go. When you enter a hazard, start there after you suffer 5 damage. Okay. Now, these have more than 5 damage. Yeah, okay. Cool. So, I don't want that. I certainly forgot about the minor hazard thing. But that's okay. Alright, after Matthias, it is Jacques' turn. You are 40 meters in the air.
Yep.
Do you remember your weapon's range?
It is extreme.
Okay. That is a number based on the optional rules from the packet of papers that I gave you.
Long range is 36 meters.
Okay. And then that'll be an increment beyond long. I think it's 48.
It doesn't say one specifically for extreme.
I think it's just the next increment up. So I think it's just another 12. What's the one below long?
24.
Yeah, it's another 12. It's 48.
44 up in the air?
So you're 4. Almost, well, technically there's some space between the ceiling of the chapel area and at the beginning of the roof. So let's just be honest here. You're 41 meters up in the air.
Depends on the angle you're working with. If you're far enough out, arrows.
Now we're going to have to start doing the Pythagorean theorem.
Triangle math.
No, well, I'm just going to be nice and say you're 40 meters in the air.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I should still be able to hit him, so.
Okay. Who? You just say him, so there's plenty of them.
I mean, he looks like the bad guy, so I want to shoot him.
Oh, wow, now we're profiling.
Okay. He's got a dripping ichor arm. And
Who doesn't in this room have a dripping ichor?
I saw him do this, which commanded the zombies, and I'm like, okay.
Whoa. This is a different Jester, let's be honest, alright? Different Jester. Not the Indiana Jones dude who grabbed the flaming amulet and Raiders of the Lost Ark. Alright? He doesn't have glasses and a weird hat.
Does this guy, looking at him, does he look like he's wearing a helmet or anything like that, or no?
I mean, no, but you also don't know what else may be going on with him. He does not look like he has much of anything, honestly. Just, he honestly looks kind of similar to Ass, except his robes are all like, they aren't like rotted off, they just like, they've been worn.
Or how if I should
See, he has not taken care of his ropes. He's not taking the care to replace
I'm also
them.
worried about what those ash guys are doing.
Trex.
Huh? What?
So I'm also worried about what the ash guys are doing. So.
That's a fair point.
No, by all means, kill the cult leader, please. Good move. It's a good move.
Sure.
Yeah, but they might be the ones doing a ritual.
Sure. Yeah, how would you know that?
I mean, it's irrelevant. He just sees people to kill. I just need
Yeah,
to choose
I'm
a
going to target the
and make a roll.
cult leader.
Okay.
4, 5, 6. All right, that is going to be 3 degrees of success.
Oh yeah, Mister, I'm gonna start messing up as soon as I start firing. Shut up. don't talk.
Yeah, it's a crit. Roll a 44.
I just said don't talk.
So we got her 3 degrees and a crit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's going to be
No,
9.
wait. Were you saying that you aimed or something, or did you just shoot him? I didn't hear aim.
I didn't aim.
You were asking, but
I was thinking about aiming, but I was like, I didn't know what kind of things I would
Got you.
pose.
I understand. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't hear aimed. Nobody
No,
else
no,
heard
I
it.
didn't aim. I just
Okay, so you just shot him. Now, what is the unit digit of the number that you rolled? You said it's a crit, so what'd you roll?
rolled a 44.
So 4 is the left leg. All right.
Blow his leg out.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, he sees the sister, sees the guy responsible, and he immediately aims for the knee.
Well, there's an unfortunate result to that situation.
It would be 8 damage. Well, does crit do more? Or?
Crit is a bit.
Crit is a critical wound.
Okay,
It's just its own thing.
gotcha. It would be 8 damage total.
Okay, let me... So, alright, I will get the critical wound in just a second. You do shoot him in the knee. It goes through... It's a las weapon, right?
Yeah, it's
You see it burn
It's a long
through-
last. Yeah.
You see it burn through. You can kind of... Like, even... Like, a las one cauterizes a wound, sure. But it shouldn't be this black. It looks like it's, like, stopped up. Like, it damages him, but not nearly so much as it should.
Okay.
You said 8 damage?
Yeah, 8 damage total. Pin 1.
Okay, so...
And it's silenced, if that means anything.
No, it does not mean a single fucking thing.
I'm hiding.
Okay, so critical wounds are... He's not below, but he immediately takes a critical wound. So he needs to roll a d10, but it doesn't add anything. I'm going to modify that based on something else. Okay. Okay. He like you know enough about assassination to where like he should be bleeding out of his leg now. Even with a lasma, it should just be bleeding out. You know, if you nick an artery or whatever. He's not. It's like the wound has stopped itself up already. From there, we move to, from Jacques, we move to Worm. It's your turn. You've got 3 poxwalkers around you. 2 of them trying to hit you. Probably a bad move on their part, but there you go.
Unnamed.
Alright. Is this just a melee? Okay.
Don't hit my
They
girl.
charge, so I'm pretty sure charge takes away your reaction, so like whatever. Just see if you hit them. I'm pretty sure you can't not kill them, but...
So it's a 15.
Alright.
So it's going to hit
Yeah. For 50,000 damage.
13 damage.
Okay, yeah, it's dead.
Okay.
No, it's just dead. It doesn't have the other...
Crispified it.
Yeah. It's already weakened because of the minor hazard, so it doesn't matter past its toughness, it's just dead.
And I'm going to make room for her
Okay.
to actually get in.
And that doesn't... Yeah, that's not gonna... It can't trigger anything, so... You just, like, step aside, so you're fine. Is that it?
That's all I can do.
Okay. Azazel, it's your turn. Worm has moved in front of you, has slightly blocked the line of sight. You did see a laser shot come down at Matthias, but he didn't seem that perturbed by it.
Okay. So
You would have entered at the... You would have entered at the doors saying... Oh, wait. Who's...
that's mine.
Okay.
The jock is kind of...
Okay, Jog is just...
Over here because I'm in the
No,
air.
you're fine. I understand. I saw the long... It looked like a sword.
Yeah.
So
No.
you're fine.
So I'm going to move...
Okay. That is, now, if you move further in there, that's difficult.
I know.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
I'm just putting myself, right there.
Sure.
And I'm going to...
Before you say flamer, did you reread the optional stuff about range and the way that it affects things? Because it's not a zone anymore.
I'll do it again, just so we're on the same page, because
just-
it's been a month.
Oh, I thought we were keeping the illusion that it was not a month.
It's been a month. This is a month-to-month game. They know that.
Okay.
If you're something.
I'm pretty sure Worm remembers the rules on flamers, given that they keep explaining it. Worm, what are the rules on flamers?
You hit one guy, or you make a zone be dangerous.
Or an area.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I was planning on hitting the area.
Okay, what area are you hitting?
So I will, in fact, be... Because I know I can't reach them over there, because it's only 12 meters. I'm hitting it just so, where the edge is going to be right there.
You've got markers. Please draw it out.
It'd be a 6-meter circle.
Yeah.
6 meter diameter? Or 6 meter? Oh, it's 12 meters overall.
That's the range that I can reach.
Okay.
Not radius.
Yeah, it's gotta be
Okay, so am I going...
three from your center point.
Okay. Well, that does mean... Okay, so I am going to basically center it so it's hitting 1, 2... Okay.
How much damage is this doing?
It doesn't do anything initially.
Initially.
Oh, okay. I thought it did it initially.
So they all need to make a reflex right now.
yeah, I'm sure that'll go swimming.
So it's basically those 4.
Holy crap! One actually made it.
Zombies
Nurgle thought it'd be funny. Oh wow, 2 made it. What? What is happening?
Sometimes I get lucky, I guess.
All right, 2 of them made it. You
Okay.
can choose the 2 that don't. The 2 that don't get lit on fire, right?
Yeah, the 2 that are closest to the group, they're the ones that get lit on fire. The 2 in the back that are near the epicenter somehow didn't get lit on fire.
Somehow. There's like,
Terminator theme starts playing. All right, is that all? Wait, yeah, you moved up to the
I
side.
moved,
Fire.
and then I basically fired it. So yeah, those that failed their reflex are now aflame.
Okay.
Those that are not, they're not aflame, but starting their next turn, and the beginning of their turn, they all need to roll a reflex again for those that aren't aflame. So
Well, they have a chance to get out of the area. Right?
They do, but the ones that are aflame will remain on fire.
Will be on fire, yeah. If they don't get out of the area, then they have to make another reflex.
Now, I don't remember if they immediately take fire damage this turn.
They will. No, not this turn.
But I do believe it's the start of their next turn.
Yes, they will, and it's immediate. That's why it might kill them.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's now...
No, I didn't tell you the damage because you asked. The damage
I
is...
thought you said there wasn't damage.
Well, I'm just letting you know it's 7.
Is it 7 damage?
Yeah.
it doesn't do your flamers damage.
I mean, I know that. Sorry. Okay.
In this case, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
need to know the damage.
It's an immediate target that it's 7. Got
Okay,
it.
there we go.
That's mine.
It's now the unnamed turn.
Well, also possesses fire, but she also possesses fire.
That's true.
Double fire.
Heavy flamer is more fire.
Is indeed.
Get the flamer, the heavy flamer.
Excellent.
She's just going to burn this guy in front of us, though.
Okay, just the individual guy. How much damage is that?
10 plus the...
It's dead. Well, no, you have. Do you have to roll to hit the individual target?
For individual
you
game,
said
too.
roll.
Okay, roll. If you do hit, it's dead. Don't worry about that.
That is a miss.
Okay, well then it's not dead. Remember that we are also tracking ammunition.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Does she do anything else?
That's... She'll go ahead and step in.
Okay. After the unnamed, the walkers have already had a turn. After the walkers, it is well, wait. Strike that, reverse it, but it's the same difference. Okay, what's their movement? It's slow, incredibly slow. Okay. They're just taking full moves. Okay. The walkers already took a turn because they were bidden to immediately charge, so that was their turn. It didn't change their initiative. It was just whatever. Now then, the turn wraps around, and once again, what?
Walkers take damage on their turn.
They do. Sorry, my bad. They do immediately take damage. I guess we should save that minor hazard thing for... Right, the flamer happened after the minor hazard for the charge, so it's still happening at the right...
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, they're not dead yet, but they're not looking...
They're not
stupendous.
happy.
Well, I mean, they are. Come on, they don't feel it.
Yeah, they're
Feel it. Anyways, as the turn wraps around, the sonorous bell rings all out again across Ophelia. Jack, make a minor exposure test.
I'm gonna get corrupted. Fortitude, right?
Yes.
I roll under 36, so.
So, well, no, that'd be
Hmm.
that bad.
Hold on. It's the 0. No, it is. I rolled a 90.
What did you roll?
90.
Okay, the 90 was the tens digit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you don't take extra, but you do take one. What? He's right next to a demon, but what do you?
Yeah.
6.
no, you hit his
right.
threshold.
I'm at my threshold.
All right. Let's look at threshold stuff.
See if I have to burn a fate or not. Not
Oh,
get
you
mutated.
might. Maybe not.
I also get blue skin. God damn it. Whatever. We match now.
It's not better.
I look like
Throw
my,
it out there.
I look like my sister now.
That's also not better. There's an entire thing that happened because of
Yeah, I
sister
know.
looking the way that she did. Yeah, as the bell rings and your ears are just like thranging with tinnitus. Roll a, let's see. Yeah, I think it's like in Scott Pilgrim when he's like, the bass is searing my soul. Roll me a discipline plus 0 test.
Discipline.
Yeah, this is like soul damage at this point.
So, actually success. I rolled a 21. I had to roll under a 32, so 1 success.
Yeah. Okay. You don't suddenly mutate.
Yay.
Yay! No mutation.
You do, all of you do feel an innate sense of dread as it feels like you are running out of some amount of time. Yeah.
Oh boy.
It is Mortice's turn.
That's you, bud.
Fuck. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think more. He's gonna target the cult leader also.
Okay.
That is 1 degree of success again. So that's going to be 11 damage, pin 6.
Okay. After Mortice, it is Matthias' turn. Okay. He is going to start walking through ash mud stuff. What's his movement again? I think it's just average, so that would make it 8, but it's difficult terrain. Yeah. As he sinks deeper, his body's not sinking into the earth. He's like, the place is declining as he moves down. 4. Okay. He's at the base of the statue. Yeah, I think they pull out a knife. Actually, no, they probably don't do that. Yeah, no, they just swipe at Claudette, their bound state. Which, okay, they don't crit her, but they do hit her.
My talent's distracting.
And so once per session talent,
Yeah.
right? Okay, what does that do?
It was, I think it gives,
You
disadvantage.
I need you to look it up.
All right, fine.
Can do, I think. Sorry.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, you can choose one of the following: center of attention or stunning interjection. Once per encounter, when you use the distraction talent, you target a stunned minor until the end of the turn, or center of attention when you're within immediate range, which you're not. You may choose to inflict disadvantages on tests that the target makes against
So I'm
anyone
too
other
far
than-
away.
So which one did you choose? Did you choose center of attention?
Well, I'm too
You
far
had
away.
to, when you bought the talent, you could only choose one of these two.
Yeah, I chose the one that would allow me to apply the disadvantage.
Okay. So then, yeah, you need to be in immediate range.
Yes, I'm too far away.
Okay. Now, do you have anything else? Okay, I just didn't know.
And nothing I can do from this distance now.
Okay. So they swipe at her. They do hit her. Do. Okay. So they like break across the bound Claudette, and you can tell that the damage isn't even like the particular point of this. They're trying to like seemingly inflict corruption to further worsen the situation. At least that's kind of what Azazel's gauging out of here. But you can tell that Claudette, even in her fevered state, is resistive to this exposure. You feel the area, you feel the veil just like pulse, as if whatever is bubbling, it's working its way up. And that inflictions of corruption, whatever Matthias just did, theoretically you may want to get Claudette out of whatever situation she seems to be in.
Yeah.
Okay, that is Matthias' turn. After Matthias, it is Jacques' turn. Hey Jacques, it's your up. You just saw this evil cleric dude swipe.
Yeah, he's not happy.
That's fair. He doesn't have to be.
So you said that, like, I don't know if they're like this ice thing can be. I don't know if that would be kind of rolled to see if there's something I could use it to disrupt.
Well, you
The
certainly
altar.
have. You certainly have eyes. So you know. You,
To your spaghetti and I sit.
I'm mainly looking at the altar, see if there's like something that maybe I can try to take out that's like can disrupt this ritual, whatever he's doing.
well,
to her.
like I said, the statue looks like it's already about. Would have fallen down were it not for like the large overgrowth of vines that is basically holding it in place. That's one. Two, Claudette is basically like frozen to the statue at 3 main points. You don't know what's going on with that, but those are basically the two things that you definitely do notice.
Can I try to shoot one of the points? Like free part of her arm or something like that?
You would need to aim
I'll aim.
because it would be a called shot. But yes, you may attempt a called shot at that. You're well within range. So
Yeah, I'll attempt a called shot on one of those.
yeah.
And you can use a fate point for.
You can use. I'll just run through the list. Spending a fate point. You can reroll a failed test. You can add +1 success level to the test after the roll. You can choose when to act in the round. Ignore all effects from all critical wounds until the beginning of your next turn. Remove 1 condition. If prone is removed, you regain 1 wound.
Okay.
That's for spin.
Yeah.
The base were smaller, and I've just given you this for. I mean,
All right, well, I'll burn one.
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna burn one to my brain just fried.
Well, burn.
Like,
You want to spend one or burn?
no, I just want to spend one. My bad.
Okay, those are two very different things. Those couldn't be more different. So you want to spend to what? Because you only add success levels after the test has been.
It would have to be after that.
Okay, so let's roll. See if you succeed, and then
Yeah.
we'll worry about success level.
Okay, so that's a. I rolled a 44, so that's a crit.
Okay, no, you bust one of the pieces. Well, I'll be nice. Yeah, you roll a crit. You bust one of the pieces. Which one do you bust?
One of them holding like one of these upper ones.
Okay. Yeah. When that gets busted, you feel the same kind of thrum in the area.
So it's not good.
I mean, you don't know if it's good or bad. You just feel a thrum.
Okay.
Okay.
A thing is happening, guys.
You could make a roll for it on your turn.
After Jacques, it moves to Worm. Hey, Worm.
Well, let's see if I can figure out what all this
Stuff is.
weirdness is.
Psych lore, baby.
Huh?
Psych, yeah.
No.
Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Or he's just not very smart.
He doesn't need to know what's going on to punch it.
That's the general mentality of Worm.
All right. Yeah, go.
Violence is always the option, but he needs to try to get over there. I have no way of getting over there or hitting anything that far away. So just gotta punch my way through. Hopefully, get someone else there.
Well, if you killed the one that's directly in front of you, you could technically just move through.
Yeah. So
It's unlikely they're going to hit you.
I mean, that's
It's not impossible. It's just unlikely. Incoming crit.
17 to hit off of a.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll see if it somehow manages to shuffle out of the way. No.
Okay. So it's gonna be another 12 damage.
Let me double check the toughness.
Punched it so hard he exploded.
I mean, he might.
Oh god, that's even
He
more
just set him
worse.
on fire, and it rends. So
Oh,
adding armor's not there.
yeah, this one doesn't have the variable armor. Yeah, the other stuff does. So yeah, that's dead.
Three zomboys dead.
You're gonna try and move through?
Well, the fire's still there, right?
Yes, in that area.
Well, I guess I can move to where the fire is.
That'd be...
You can move around it through difficult terrain.
Yeah, this is the edge of the fire.
Yeah, it'll.
Because that fire goes out next
Yeah,
round.
when it gets back to his turn,
Yeah.
it'll go away.
Yeah.
So
So you could also... sorry.
I think I want to say this.
You could ready your action.
Yeah,
You just hold action until the fire dies down.
Yeah, and I'll just boogie at the point that the fire dies. That's what I'll do.
Okay. So you're holding your action. After you, it is Azazel. Azazel, the fire in the zone dies down. They will still take their...
I got you.
They got reflex, but...
Yeah. So...
Oh, right. Sorry. I forgot to move these two that could move. Wait, no. They had their turn. So they'll have to take a reflex. Well, no, it's your... I'm just going to do the turn. I'm just going to do the reflexes now. Just to get out of the way. Before I think about it anymore.
Do they put themselves out?
The answer is no.
More fire.
So those two catch fire.
Well, the two that are on fire stay on fire. The other two didn't have the chance to move out of the fire because it's just the way that the charge thing worked out. So they do technically need to make. Okay. One of them is still not on fire. The third one is. So the fire will die down because it's your turn. So
that immediately activates his...
Fire gone now. So
yeah, well, I mean, we can do it after
Yeah.
you do whatever you're going to do. So
I'm going to pull out... well, first, I holster the hand flamer. I pull out my holy icon, and I activate my ability icon bearer.
Okay.
So basically how it works is every single character in this party, since I know for a fact you're all within my range, all you have to do is hear me say the benediction, as it were, get +1 success level to any discipline fear tests going forward. And I basically pull out the sign of the Aquila, and I say, the Emperor always has his due in the end, old friend. Your time is coming. You will embrace the abyss. And, so that's technically an action. Everybody, including the NPCs helping us, they add a success level to whatever discipline fear test they have going forward. As for what shall I do? Okay.
Well, you've made an action.
I know. I still have a movement.
You just moved into the difficult terrain area.
No, I mean I can move through just like worm planes do.
No, that slide off of the aisleway is difficult terrain. You gotta move back onto the aisle.
The whole thing is.
Oh, the whole thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Not just the axes.
I mean, it's denoting the area of effect. And then they like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And as I'm moving,
no, that you'd move forward. You're still in the difficult terrain area.
I move to the side back into the main area, and then I move forward.
Yeah, you'd be one back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Two, you get to the.
Regardless,
you move forward.
I'm pulling my chain sword out.
Okay.
That's me.
All right. Let's see if any of them tried to.
He's boogieing.
One of them tried to hit Az, which it did not. Two of them tried to hit Worm.
I haven't moved out of their threat range though.
You moved into it.
Yeah, but not out of it.
Okay, well, it still won't hit you when you do eventually move out of it.
Got it.
So the only one attacks me then, all right?
Huh?
The only one attacks me.
No, there are three in this line. The one that's right next
Oh.
to.
That one, yeah. I should have killed that one.
Yeah, that last one does actually manage to swipe at you.
I carry.
Okay.
Hurry.
Okay, so Azazel and Worm's turn have finished up. Named, it is your turn.
She's going to get this 195er, so
Chuck him real good.
that's going to be a hit.
Okay.
For 3 degrees is 13 damage.
Okay.
Yeah. She doesn't have a tackle through ability, so she's just going to have to.
Move.
Yeah.
Okay. After that, it is. Have a range ability. Let me see. Okay. Never. So they're just gonna continue to move forward. And then the walkers go. Two of them have used their reactions. 3 of them need to have fire damage and hazard damage. So these two drop because of the fire remaining in the hazard. That one that's behind Azazel drops. That last one was not on fire, nor is it dead because of the hazard yet. It will attempt to. Alright, well, that is a theoretical crit. But yeah, so you do take a critical wound. It's a crit. I doubt it's going to throw you in the negatives. Yeah, you already did that. Okay. Because it's a crit. Actually, apparently any touching of this thing is a moderate exposure. That's fucking rough. So it is a challenging +0 fortitude endurance test.
17.
Okay, you definitely got it. You got more than enough degrees to get
That's
it.
good.
Is success levels of that are. So you take 4 damage and inflict poisoned.
I take no damage.
Okay, you do get the inflict poisoned and the crit wound.
Okay.
Critical wound is only a D10. It's not adding anything. It's just the damage.
9.
Damn. I don't. Oh right, it was a 1. A 1.
You were too pretty anyway.
No.
The location.
Where
the
it
location.
hit because it rolled an 11.
Gotcha.
Okay. Smash Mouth.
Blow smashes out several of your teeth. You are bleeding and must make a challenging +0 fortitude pain test or fall prone.
Got whacked in the face.
61, so that's a fail.
I mean, whacked you the hell out of your face.
Do you want to spend a fate point to reroll?
Apply. We probably just rerolled the actual perk wound for big. 8 points. 36 is a success.
Okay. How's your toes?
It's
You do not regain the fate.
what's the price?
But you don't fall prone. Roll me a 1d10.
Goodness. 8.
You lose 8 teeth.
I said you were too pretty.
Get him replaced with null teeth, don't worry.
You are in the planet to do that. Okay, so the walkers went, the others went, the round flips over. Hey, Jacques, make a minor exposure test.
Yeah.
The bell tolls once more.
Help, help, help.
That is not great.
At this tolling of the bell, you also feel once again the thrum of the veil in the area, this billowing of something.
So I rolled a 93.
That's not good.
Fortitude's 36, so
No, that's also not good.
6 degrees of failure?
I mean, you still just take the 1.
Okay.
Roll me another discipline exposure test.
That is 3 degrees of failure critical.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that guarantees you a mutation. Because this was a mutation test, because you got to keep doing that.
Son of a bitch.
Well, you got fate points. Look, either you re-roll this situation, or I roll on the table, and then you get to re-roll this. You get a roll to see if I re-roll the result. Because at this point, you are getting a mutation.
I need to use my fate point for something else. So.
Okay, that's fine. All right, let's see here. If you fail, then either your body or your mind changes profoundly. I said it's a... You know what? I'll be nice. It's a critical fail, so it's... I know that I thought there was something extra in the roll for it. No, that's up there. Yes, that happened. Right. It doesn't tell me if there's any additional points to this roll. Why would it not do that? Okay, how many degrees of failure did you do on the critical fail?
3.
3? Okay, roll me a D100.
But 69.
All right.
Okay.
You're now.
You can choose one of these two things.
Alright.
Warp regeneration. Corruption sees through your flesh, sewing your body back together time and time again, whether you will it to or not. Your fate is reduced to 0 and you cannot regain fate. However, you always regenerate 1 wound at the beginning of your turn. In addition, any lost limbs regrow after 1 day, which would be amazing for Azazel. But the other one is Psychic Awakening. Your connection in the warp is violently wrenched open. You gain a Psyker talent and 1 random minor psychic power. Whenever you roll on Perils of the Warp table, you gain 1 additional corruption.
I'm gonna go with that one because it makes sense.
It really does. It's very
My sister was
poignant.
was wrenched into becoming a psyker, and then the same
Oh,
thing
your sister
happened.
just a psychic thing that your family line has.
Yay, I'm
Okay,
a psyker now.
You have the core rulebook in PDF. Okay, well, it's not in front of you. So. We don't need to worry about this. Well, you do need to know what random minor power you get.
Yeah. Is there a chart?
I have no idea.
Where would I write psyker at? I don't know.
It's a trait.
Oh, it's a
It
trait.
would be in your traits.
Where's the psychic stuff at, Lee? Oh, here it is. I took... There's gotta be a table. If there's not, then they've just failed this whole entire point. Because I'm not letting them choose. That'd be stupid.
I picked Smite.
It's not in the binding. Oh, don't make me count all these. I hate you.
It's like a mind bullet.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5. It's lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlimited power. Base would do it like a word.
Oh no.
3d7.
Well, technically,
Hey, I just caught the D7.
I don't know. Somebody's at a computer. Give me a random number generator for between 1 and 21.
I can make a custom die thing for.
Okay. Look, it's not my fault that I don't have a chart.
Listen, there's a lot of charts in this system.
There's not one for this, even though it's brought specifically in a random minor power.
It is weird.
I think it's like you go to Psychic Awakening, and then there should be like a...
I literally read out word for word what Psychic Awakening did.
Cool. What I'm trying to say is there might be a section in the core where it discusses Psychic Awakening. Wait, what?
I have a way.
Let's do that. Oh, 10,000, 20, just like that. Generate. Generate your Gaper. Oh, 21.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rollbacks. All right.
You get Spectral Hands. That's on page 171.
Spectral hands. All right.
Each hand, basically.
More or less. Okay.
You can throw things at people.
If that was the wraparound, Morty, it's your turn.
All right. I think he's just gonna take another shot at the cult leader.
Going to cult leader the chains.
Don't critically fail this. Just throwing it out there.
There, you're gonna attack
Just-
Matthias, or you're gonna hit the chains?
Well, I'm saying don't critically fail for a particular reason.
Does he have any fate?
Does it say he does?
Not that I've noticed.
Well, then there you go.
Okay. I think he's just
What's he do?
I think he saw me probably take out one of the chains, so he's probably going to try to aim for the chain.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, let's see here.
Yeah, a critical fail won't cause a bad hit. It'll just cause him to miss.
Well, I rolled a 9,
Okay, well, he definitely hits this.
so that's 3 degrees of... So it's a 40, so
Before.
4 degrees of success, so 14 damage, pin 6 for the chain.
Yeah, that pops another one.
Okay, so...
Hands are free.
Does he move? No, he aimed. You said he aimed.
Yeah, he aimed, so he's not moving.
After that, it's Matthias. Yeah, I think he's just going to try and hit Claudette again. I mean, as long as you can do anything about it.
I don't know if it helps that her hands are...
Oh, that's bad. Alright.
How bad are we talking? Like,
Well, he was close to a crit, but it's still a hit. Okay. Now, if I figure out this damage, you don't get to re-roll the attack. Do you want to spend a fate to make me re-roll this attack?
yeah.
Okay. Okay, I did miss. Heads or tails?
Tails.
You keep the fable. Okay, that was that. Yeah, I don't think he moves. I think he's like purposefully in front of her, just to theoretically mess up somebody else's shot. And okay, so after Matthias, it is Jacques' turn. Jacques, how you doing?
Can
You
I...
just had your brain forcibly cracked open into the warp.
Yeah, that was unpleasant. But with that, I would like to, if I can, burn a fate point to automatically take out the last chain.
Sure, you can do that. Heads or tails?
Tails.
You do not keep the fate, or you do not turn the fate point into spent and therefore lose the fate. Give me one of those. Thank you. Okay. All right.
I was like, oh no, it turned red. Very bad.
That's the first thing it does. Okay.
Recycling.
You knock out. That's.
I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I want the slow. Okay. So, Claudette falls to the ground, and you feel this pulsing in the room burst, but not in like a putrescent way, just in a warpy way. Right, it was the other way because I wanted it to not go dark in between each one so I could continue to read. All right, and in a very quick event, you find yourselves somewhere else. The three of you, at least. Mortice, wherever they are, is not here. The unnamed is not here. The only one that seems to be here is Claudette, but they are much seemingly further away than they were before. Jacques, you are not in the air anymore, although space is difficult to measure liminally and Euclideanly, in a Euclidean sense here. Yeah. His voice sounds distant, like you're hearing him through a thick wall, or a gap in reality. The man tells her that they're looking at them. She cannot see the man, not yet. The man is tapping his long, dirty finger on his legs and humming a melody that is older than humanity itself. Their eyes are like holes with no bottom, and his teeth click like a spine is breaking. She is looking around, frantically, in a way, for the man, and indeed the man is closer to her. Perhaps you hear the soft squeak of floorboards, although where there is any floor here you are terribly unsure. And the sound of movement through your microbeads, the rustle of something lurching to life behind you or her, it's hard to tell. But she will not see the man, not until the man wants to be seen by her. That's the bad news. The good news is the man wants to be seen very, very soon by you. Claudette kind of lurches into a spasm, sort of. They right themselves in a marionette's fashion as they look at you with eyes that are bluer than a blue than you've ever seen, bluer than can probably exist anymore in the universe. The voice that emanates from them is not theirs as you remember, but it is a voice that Jacques remembers. At least you think it is. It's familiar in a sense, although it may be different in pitch and timbre. But what am I talking about? This body doesn't really mean anything to me at all. It is mine, Jack. She called out. I'm just the one that answered. It's not my fault that she got caught. It's not my fault that she's here. Like I said, it is, in fact, your fault. There are consequences to actions. Humanity never really thinks these things through, you know. But what can you do? You can tell she's being directed. It's not like this thing, Worm, because you've seen, like, ghosts possess people. It's not like that, where this entity is inside of Claudette. This entity is just moving this body around. Rug, and they sit down in the fashion of a Baguettean woman. Baguettean? Yeah, I think that's what we said it was. A Baguettean woman, you know, the whole legs crossed in the way it should be. And they pull out a deck. It's not the deck that you know that Claudette had, because you have that deck, but it is a deck. And they start shuffling. You know, it's actually pretty difficult to get things random, Jack. I'm sorry, I should address you two as well. You're here. Why not? As Worm. It's hard to get things random. You know that? How hard it is to keep things chaotic? You have to actually work at it. That's the weird thing about math and numbers.
Strong suit. Both my strong suit.
Yeah, I know. I know a whole lot of things, really.
Must be nice.
Trust me, it's not. What I'm really curious about is humanity. I like humanity. They're fascinating. They don't like accepting their fate. But they don't realize how much control they have over their own fate. That's just the way that you are. That's why it's funny. In its own way. I mean, the Eldar, you talk about fate, and they've already sealed themselves to their own doom. Talk chaos, and they think that they control it. Well, chaos. Kinship is a strange thing, but no. Humanity. Humanity is the only one that thinks that they can really change things. And they can't. See, it's a bit like quantum mechanics. Not that you have any idea what I'm talking about when I say the phrase quantum mechanics, but the more you look at it, the harder it is to move. But if you just do it, you can change a lot. Come on, Az, you haven't said anything. I mean, seriously. I just want to know, why did you kill Scab? What did they do to you? Just other than upset you. Is that why you kill people? Because they upset you?
Not usually.
Then why was Scab special?
I was projecting my frustrations.
Over?
This
place.
this assignment.
Oh, this place? This place is not where you were.
Ophelia.
Well, that's where you were, technically. Sorry. It's hard to get the body to do what I want sometimes. She's also been chained up for, I don't know, like 7 months. What's up with that?
I just hadn't found her yet.
No. Far be it from me to understand sibling rivalry. I mean, and then there's you, of course. Beyond saving your dear beloved sister who so desperately needed you to get her out of here in the first place. And look where that ended up. You know, Mortiz really beats himself up about that. Feels so bad. No idea. That's why he's here. He's completely ready to die, too. I mean, if things went worse, he'd be in a hell of a spot, but what can you do? Reject, why'd you let him go? You remember Reject? Pickpocket?
Pickpocket?
Yeah, that's her name, Reject. Weird. This planet's weird with names.
She's just a child.
Just a child. Well, I mean, children can do plenty of terrible things.
It's just a pickpocket. There's worse.
That's fair. I appreciate that ideology. And then there's you. Why didn't you save Axe? The drag from the giant pit. You remember the one, the ice thing?
It was the right thing to do.
It was the right thing to do. Well, aren't you just a pair of happy-go-lucky do-gooders?
It's the idea. I leave the deeper thinking to other people.
That's
Our
fair.
philosophies are simple.
I appreciate that. Like I said, charge in and you can change a lot of things. Think about it too much and you get mired down.
He is correct in this.
I know I'm right.
I didn't say you weren't. I said you were. Why are we out?
I have a whole lot of names. A lot of them might just break you if you tried to say them.
What's your easiest one?
Colloquially, here, right now, the Alley Man.
It sounds hard to say.
It's not hard, or it is?
It's not hard to say.
Okay.
So this is the one that you dreamed about.
Yes. I'm glad you caught on to that. Otherwise, you'd be in a whole hell of a lot more trouble if I was something else. Which, admittedly, like I said, that was pretty close. Much more, and who knows what might have grown out of that pit. I want to play a game, Jack, and all of you. Now, not knowing the rules never stopped humanity from doing anything. But you have a deck, Jack. Which you do, because you have Claudette's deck. Now, technically, I can do whatever I want. But that's not funny, nor is it fair. But if you win, and each of you are playing reasonably, possibly, if you want, but I want to play a game. And if you win, I can do anything. May not be immediate, but it will happen if it can. I mean, some things you'll say and I'll just think that that's silly. But reasonably speaking, I can do anything. But to play, you have to pay. I mean, if I drew, who would it belong to? Of course, I know the answer, but that's not the point. As they've been shuffling this deck. Now, like I said, you don't have to play, but it'd be a bit boring if you didn't, I think. Who's willing?
What is the game? Or we don't hear the rules of the game, so we say yes.
Well, the full game is long and complicated, but here's the simpler version. If you cut this deck with me, you draw a card. And I'll draw a card. And we'll see which one's higher. Well, I say higher. We'll see which one wins.
What dictates winner?
Interpretation.
I see.
I'm fair. I'm not going to say just because I drew it, it means more. But cards do mean something. These things, well, I mean, they're the underpinning of the whole universe. Well, galaxy. Well, universe, but I don't know if any of you have any concept of what a universe is beyond your galaxy. I don't even know if you know what a galaxy is. You guys don't know a lot, but you also know a lot.
Big space area.
Reasonable statement.
Step forward. I'll play.
I figured you might, Jack. Zazel, are you in?
He steps forward.
All right. Worm, you don't have to play. I'm not here to make you. I'm not like one of those.
What is the cost of losing?
You just don't get what you want.
Then let's play.
Did you know that they make something random? You have to shuffle it 7 times. It's a complicated series of math, but it's something about factorials and placement number theory, and
LT killed photo.
that's reasonable.
You'll see an expert in such things.
Supposedly. Are you an expert if you just happen to know what's going on?
I think it means you.
If you didn't learn it, are you an expert?
My general conceit is whoever seems to be most confident in the subject is an expert.
Oh, that's a dangerous thought process. I mean, look at Jack.
In what way?
I mean, he's confident.
You know things he's confident about, yes.
There was that whole running away thing. Then again, that was pretty smart. You probably should have done that sooner, is all I'm saying.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, don't get happy with me. It's not my fault that you lost the arm. I mean, hell, if you win, I'll regrow it for you if you want.
Alley arm.
An alley arm.
All right. One for each player. Now, spinning fate here. You're not entirely certain whether this is the alley man talking or just the GM. Spinning fate here lets you draw another card or reverse the facing of the card that you have drawn. So place it down and place it up in whatever facing that it is. The card. Okay, because the reversal of a card does have a different interpretation. So you may spend fate to draw another card if you wish. If you burn fate, you may draw from a different deck.
Well, I don't know the interpretation of the cards, so I don't know whether it's a good thing to draw or not. It's right way, I don't know. Not upside down. I'm going to spend a fate point to draw another card.
Yeah.
You don't get rid of that card. You can have the other card.
Pick the one like that.
Yeah,
He said pick the one like this.
basically. As.
I'm gonna keep.
All right. Worm.
Probably say with the Knight of Swords.
All right. Let's talk about interpretation. You said Nine of Swords?
Yeah, Knight of Swords.
Oh, Knight of Swords. I see.
What a quinky dink. I'm the Knight of Pentacles.
Is it forward or reversed?
The forward?
Okay. Does it look right up or upside down?
Right side.
Assertive, direct, impatient, intellectual, daring, focused, perfectionist, ambitious. When we are thoroughly obsessed by a certain idea and strongly wish to manifest it, we are oftentimes as blinded by the actual desire for its fulfillment that we fail to note the difficulties with which we may come across or the actions and consequences that it could bring. The Knight of Swords is a very powerful figure that is full of life as well as energy. It needs to be balanced with a proper and actual realization of compassion and responsibility. As,
Knight of Pentacles facing forward.
well, aren't you guys just lucky ducks? Practical, reliable, efficient, stoic, slow and steady, hardworking, committed, patient, conservative. Yeah, the
Yeah,
feeling
it's
these two should have been reversed. Knight of Pentacles is about the daily tasks and the responsibility that one has to gain through a specific project. This knight has the patience to accomplish all of his given duties and is considered by others to be reliable and committed to the work. To see this card is an indication that there is a need to be trustworthy and reliable. Jacques, which card are you choosing?
Well, it's either
I thought they're pretty fitting.
it's either the upside down Two of Swords or the Ten of Cups.
Yes, those are two cards.
Oh, it's the first one I draw, so I got upside down 2 of swords.
2 of swords. Indecision, hesitancy, anxiety, too much information, no right choice, the truth revealed. The situation that we see in the reverse 2 of swords is a stalemate of a legendary kind, where 2 forces are battling each other. This battle can be representative of both something internal or external, and you're forced to be in between and be the decision maker. However, because neither party seems particularly pleasing to work with, you may find yourself confused. The pressure is too much, and you are unable to make a decision. When you do make the decision, it will be choosing between 2 bad outcomes. Do not worry. The more important thing here is to make the choice, and from then on, you can deal with whatever consequences come. Now, what do I have? All wands. Well, no, 2 wands, sword, coins. Well, I've got a king. I should probably play it. And an ace. I should probably play it. 2 or 5. 2 of wands or a 5 of swords. No, let's go with you. Where am I putting the cards? I think a king for a 2. And an ace for a knight. And swords for wands. I feel like that's fair. Oh, wait, you're a pentacles, right?
Yep.
Yeah, well, swords for pentacles. Let's see here. 5 of swords. Ice isn't a word. Arguments, disputes, aggression, bullying, intimidation, conflict, hostility, and stress. This card indicates that you're engaging in a conflict of some nature. It can also suggest a disagreement with others, which leads to hostility and tension. Despite the fact that you think that you've won, you might still lose in the big picture because you've annoyed or hurt those that you've argued with, and as a result, you're on the road to isolating yourself. Perhaps at the moment, you believe that it was more important to be right rather than appreciate and understand where you were on the other side that was coming from. Right now, it's important to attempt to pick up the pieces. You still have the chance to act while the conflict is still fresh, and you may feel as if everyone and everything is against you. You might also lose some friends along the way. This is why you will need to make a significant decision about your point of view. What is more important to you, mutual progress or winning? This might require you to stand up to a conflict within yourself. So,
That's painfully succinct. 1.
yeah, who won, Az?
Well, it seems to me that the card that was just read him painfully accurate. Since a Knight of Pentacles does align with some things that Azazel stands for, but not all things.
About the 5 aligns more.
That card was painfully succinct.
All right.
Just being fair.
That's reasonable. It is a reasonable statement. Let's look at the King of Coins.
Coins.
I have a suspicion that the King will not beat the 2, but let's see. Nope, that's not what I wanted you to do. Thank you. Abundance, prosperity, security, ambitious, safe, kind, patriarchal, protective, businessman, provider, sensual, reliable. We meet the King of Pentacles. We feel immediately his regal and generous presence. He is a provider and a protector. For under his care is a flourishing and abundant kingdom where its citizens are prosperous and encouraged to grow. He is naturally responsible and reliable, and through the wisdom granted to him by his suit, he has grown all that he has acquired from practically nothing. To see him in the card is to envision success, one that was won by earnest work. So, did the King beat the 2?
I mean, if we're going by like how the description goes, this kind of did hit him
Okay.
for how it is, but he wouldn't. I don't know if it won necessarily.
Which one represented your character more?
Probably the 2 of swords.
Okay, well then you won. The Ace of Wands. Inspiration, creative spark, new initiative, new passion, enthusiasm, and energy. The Wands symbolize creativity, and the Ace of Wands is the boldest among the cards in the suit. It is not the kind of creativity that you learn from school or as a hobby. It is bravely finding your own voice. It creates a place where you can develop your own vision. In other words, it is associated with willpower and creativity in a cosmic sense. When you draw the Ace of Wands, it is an indicator that you should just go for it. To take the chance, pursue an idea that you have in mind. Take the first steps to start a creative project. The Ace of Wands calls out to you to follow your instincts. If you think the project that you've been dreaming of is a good idea, then just go ahead and do it.
It both work pretty well.
They do. Well, if we're indecisive, do we have an opinion of the current read of where Worm is at?
I still think the first one personifies him more.
Because I don't know. I remember Worm was in a bit of a funk until he got himself back together. This very session. Jacques?
I don't feel like it's my place to say.
Always a fence sitter.
You just hold his card.
Yeah, you're really living on it.
I think, to Worm's way of thinking, there's not a reason as to why a knight would lose to a wand.
That's reasonable.
That's all he th- A knight's not gonna lose to a wand. What's this?
There is a tarot-style game in this sector. There are all sorts of ways to play. All right. Well, that's fair. I understand. Can't win them all. If we were playing with the more complicated roles, I bet I'd have a fun time with it. But, and Jack, before you ask for it, I'm not giving you back your sister. You have to earn that. But I'll give you the chance to earn it. So ask for something else. If you have to think about it, think about it. Work. You won? Like I said, I can do anything. It won't be soon, but I can do it.
How about a trade?
Don't interrupt me. And no. Well, it depends on the trade. No, not your sister. She called out to me. That's not my fault.
Let's see. What do I wish for? Well, I suppose I would like this current situation to come out in a means which lets us look good.
You sure? I mean, I'm just being fair. Some people, when they hear the phrase anything, they think very small. Like, I want my planet out of the clutches of some other militaristic nut jobs, and I want it moved back under my own domain. I mean, that's pretty small.
I could ask for my greatest wish, but then I would not feel like I earned it.
You don't have to earn it. I'm just saying. I just want to make sure that you understand the scope.
Yes. I mean, I could ask for you to make me a hero of the Imperium, but I wouldn't be a hero of the Imperium because I do not earn the right to be a hero of the Imperium.
All right, fair.
So, it seems fair for winning a contest to at least make the current situation with as best an outcome as possible.
What is best outcome for you? I just want to make sure I understand. My interpretation of the best outcome is going to be real different.
That's fair. Well,
Just
you've
be
already
fine.
said that his sister is not on the table.
Well, I don't know. I'll talk about that in a second. I just didn't want to interrupt me.
Yes. Okay. So I cannot wish for that situation.
You can
However,
technically wish for that.
how about this? I wish that the current cult leader was next to me.
Like here next to you, or next to you when the situation resolves.
When the situation resolves, he will be between me and him,
Okay,
and he will be defeated.
that is doable. Yeah.
This is simple enough for me.
All right. Worm, you're a simple guy. I appreciate it.
I do not wish to have my things given to me. There is no honor in such things.
I love this guy. I really do.
Plus, it lets you have your revenge. Yes?
Yeah.
Doc, but what were you saying again? I honestly quit paying attention when you tried to interrupt me.
My apologies. I was going to offer you a trade.
Don't act like I know what you're about to say.
Trade from me for my sister.
What worth do you have?
What?
What worth do you have?
Well, I mean, what I know, I'm a psyker now. Like,
I don't. Probably. I mean, you know that something's different. Certainly,
I know in the
something happened.
I know in the situation over there, there's something is different with me.
Okay.
Something happened to me.
Yeah, your egg popped open. I know. That's fine. I don't think you understand why I find Claudette valuable.
Well, why do you find her valuable?
Because she called out for help. I just happened to hear. No, I'm not saying no. I just want to know why you think you're valuable to me. Why do you think you're as valuable as your sister? Or do you not, and you think that a trade is for the simple sake of having her? And if I trade her for you, then I'm losing out, because you don't value yourself. So why are you as valuable as your sister to me?
Know my worth, what I can do,
Right.
my skills.
You know your worth. Tell me your worth. Come on, Jack. Be assertive. Make a decision.
Fine. I know I am worth more than her.
Fair. Why? I need you to quantify the statement.
She may have called out to help, but she's not skilled in much. She is just an innocent girl. I am a trained killer, assassin, a doctor. Can be of much use in a lot of other situations.
I don't know about innocent. She was training to be a courtesan, Jack. I know you want this.
It's a lot more innocent compared to a lot of other things in the galaxy.
I don't know if your galaxy cares about innocence either.
Fair.
Jack, I'm not going to make you a killer. Nor am I going to make you a healer. I just like going around.
That's fine.
But you obviously wanted a lot. And far be it from me to say no to you. Although there are consequences to these things. But you don't care, because you love your sister too much. I just need you to remember that you also loved your sister when you got her off that planet in the first place, and she ended up here. But sure, why not? Don't worry, guys. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
This is something that you cannot take back.
Oh, he's already not taking it back. I said sure.
Unless there was a way to cure her for being a psyker, which I don't think possible.
Well, now see, you didn't ask for that, Jack. I said anything. I explained the scope of literally anything. But we're here. I'm sure we'll see each other again. It'd be very boring if I didn't. I hardly ever get to see people here. So, they roll up their sleeves. You plot back where you were, except for Jack. Jack's not here. Claudette's on the floor. What's his name? Why did I forget it? Oh, Matthias is here as well. Whoop. I guess technically you guys are all in front of the statue. That makes more sense.
Wait, so
Actually, no. You expressly said you wanted Matthias to appear in between the two of you. That's fair. Yeah, so the church has been, I wouldn't say blown apart, because it's not, like, leveled or anything. It seems to have not, it doesn't have people in it anymore. The Unnamed and Ortiz are still there. Matthias is there, but let's see here. Oh yeah, they want to take a persistent damage. Yeah, they're prone. We'll just say it's after Matthias' turn. That way, you two will have a turn beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
So who's up?
Double confirm that. Worm is first.
Right? Well, swing away.
All right.
So that will hit.
35 damage.
14.
Wait.
And
And he's on fire.
and he's on fire.
oh, well, let me see if that kills him outright, because it might. You said 13?
Four. So
My bad. So no, you're fine. I didn't hear you, right? That's not where I want to be. Nope. Still not the page. Still not the page. Nope. There we go. Is there any penetration in that?
it has.
I'm just joking with you. He's fucking dead. You fucking punched through him.
Okay.
With that, it seems like the threading in the area has kind of like undone itself. Mortiz moves forward. No. Actually, we'll do you. Mortiz comes forward. I mean, because you're you're already around an untouchable anyway, so like it doesn't feel as warpy around here regardless. The veil has sewn itself back together, but it's still unconscious. She's not dead. You can just tell she's unconscious. But yeah, here we are.
So we still need to do these 3 guys. Or this.
No, they're gone.
I was about to say that now, if the warp is sealed, usually they get.
They were gone when you came back.
Oh, my bad.
You're fine.
All right, well, let's see how it's going with Claudette here.
Looking for Jock because I knew he was up in the raft. Idiot.
Well, let's get that Jock. Jock. Yes. Well, let's see if Lucy's done. Make this worthwhile.
Hi, Disio. I'm gonna kneel down. I have a high intelligence, and Medicaid's intelligence based.
Hey,
Do the thing. Start poking. Like,
Come on, do math. So I'm gonna roll a Medicaid.
Do you have Medicaid?
I don't.
I think advanced skills you can't roll. Medicaid is always an advanced skill. Just roll your intelligence. I'm wasting too much time.
I was about to say
Roll your
I
intelligence.
couldn't find it either.
We'll just say you have disadvantage because you don't have Medicaid.
I mean, if it's at disadvantage, I didn't get it.
Okay, well, she's not dead. You know that much. She's breathing. She's unconscious. It's not like comatose unconscious. She's just unconscious for the time being.
I'm gonna turn to Mortis. I don't suppose you have any type of Medicaid skills.
Why? What? Why did everything just disappear?
Jock made that deal with.
Don't finish whatever that stupid ass sentence is about to be.
He's not here.
Does he have any Medicaid on that sheet?
Nope.
Okay, then no is the answer. Yeah, sure.
I mean, I can tell that she is alive, but unconscious, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's about where I'm at.
I suppose just take her to someone who knows better, huh?
Well, let's see if the temple got torn down, I guess.
It did sound kind of rough up there.
Let's see here. Yeah, so you work your way through. Like I said, Mortis knows his way around Ophelia because he's lived here for a while. You get to the temple. The attack was repelled. The solarium was lost. People are still mostly alive. The Queen of Bones apparently showed back up. There was a priest hole in the almshouse. It was apparently booby trapped, but she got around it. Yeah. That doesn't happen. Yeah. So they take her to the sanitarium in the temple, and Claudette eventually gets woken back up. Although she is a filthy mutant, and they are consistently on the verge of considering just killing her and being done with it. You guys have to convince them to not do that. We're just skipping past the threat of murdering her. She's under. Actually, you know what saves her? So there are two things. One, Mortis reveals that he is an agent of the Inquisition and has been for some time. 2, you're under arrest. 3, they're not going to kill her because she's also under arrest. They're not under arrest because Mortis explains very clearly that you guys aren't under arrest because of his opinion on the matter, but because of his boss's opinion on the matter. which is why the Ebony Eye hasn't really done anything because he diverted that communication to his boss instead of it going to the Ebony Eye. He called down some armsmen. They escort you to Brig. It takes time, but a short amount of time, a weirdly short amount of time, because eventually Stalker shows up, your patron, which means that she got pulled out of a war zone, which is not something she ever particularly wants, but it means that whatever's going on is particularly serious. So yeah, you guys are in the brig, or you two are in the brig. So yeah, it's one of those like scene wipes of like, it's like, wow, I've got some bad news, guys. Scene wipe, you're in a naval ship brig.
How does this happen every time?
That is our lot in life.
You think the boss will be mad?
She is going to be livid.
Stalker is.
She is going to be livid. Have we been interrogated yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
There's a brig to wait for the interrogator to show up. Mortis explains that his boss is the interrogator, and their boss is obviously.
I am going to say this for your own posterity. When they interrogate you, and they are going to, do not lie.
Yeah, no one should complain. Nothing I'm not proud of. Well, except
for the one thing.
The one thing is unfortunate, except that is a reality.
I wish you the best of luck, my friend. Something tells me this does not have a happy ending.
Yeah, you hear. I mean, like I said, you've already seen Abel in the next cell. It's like a bar cell, not a room cell. It's a brig. So Stalker. She's like, oh, she's gonna be livid. She's just like, she hasn't said a word to you.
She's right behind me.
But eventually, you hear the distinct clack of boots down the hall. You can hear how crisp and clean they sound. This sounds like a person who cleans their boots every day. Let's see here. They enter onto the scene. They have old eyes, black hair. They make a insulting bow to Abel. You don't need to make a roll to read even the baseline of the situation. This interrogator is eating this situation up. Now you can make a roll of, I believe it's scrutiny. What's the reading one?
Reading a person? That would be intuition.
Yeah, you can make an intuition human roll. You can. You're not rolling. You don't get to roll.
On the roll.
I got it.
I did not.
No degree of success, but I got it.
They definitely know each other. There's a history there. You don't know what that history is. You can definitely tell it's not romantic. There's bad blood between them, and this person is happy to have the upper hand at this particular time.
You just hear a...
Yeah, Abel turns to them. Lothos, you self-indulgent... It's most unfortunate, but it seems that you've overplayed your hands as usual. So why don't we have a conversation about what's going to happen, and then I'll go talk to your little, whatever they are. So Abel's politely escorted out of the cell by a squad of stormtroopers. Armsmen brought you to the brig. Stormtroopers are moving people out of the brig, which, you know, naval armsmen, inquisitorial stormtroopers, different thing. So Abel's gone for a minute, and by a minute I mean
9 hours later.
10 hours later.
10 hours.
Abel comes back. They don't look hurt. They just look utterly and terrifically angry. Angry in an annoyed way at the situation that's going on. This Lothos, interrogator Lothos, comes back. Which one's next?
We'll go, I guess.
Alright, let's go.
Let's get this done with.
Yeah, so, actually, you know what? Let's just bring you both. It'll be easy to get you both out of the way. You're not that important.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, you get to whatever this interrogation room is. It's not like a torture chamber. It's just like an actual interrogation room. Mortis is there, which immediately makes you feel like vomiting cottage cheese out of your sinus area. Now, I would like to explain what my, I'll say underling, I think that's the polite way, and Mortis is like, it's a true statement. Underling has explained in his reports that I got before I came here myself. So what's going on?
I thought you were going to explain to us what you know.
No, I want you to explain to me.
Okay.
Because Mortis has explained in a report that I received. That's why I came here so quickly.
Hey.
When I say quickly, it means like the shortest amount of time that a warp jump reasonably would take from wherever the hell he was at, which is weird that it took this short amount of time.
Sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah.
Were you there the entire time? We were sent to Orpheus, mission from the Lord Commissar, in order to secure billeting for military personnel and to unravel the mystery and solve the mystery of the epidemic, whatever that virus was. In about a week's time, we uncovered that an old acquaintance of mine was operating a chaotic cult on the planet. It was attempting something. I still do not know entirely what that was, but it accumulated in us fighting and thwarting to a certain extent, whatever that plan may or may not have been.
Ditto.
Do you have anything else to add?
Let's see.
Nothing? No word?
Let's see. There was a lovely ogress lady there. It's very cold.
That's an
I hate that
insulting
place.
term for ogress. It's a female ogre. There's not a technical gender term for it, but we'll move on. Sorry.
Apologize. I'm the first I've run across one of these people's. Yes, there's that. It's cold and pleasant. Terrible place. Let's see what else? Slugs. This warping nonsense.
All he knows about me, like,
We were.
guess I haven't said anything about me yet.
Well,
I
our
know what I'm doing.
companion was in search for his sister, who happened to be there. She was at the center of the culty things.
Yes, we have her. Speaking of the siblings, where's the other one?
He's been lost since the conflict.
Well, he's not dead. There wasn't a corpse there. Matisse didn't know what happened to him. So what happened to him?
We honestly do not know entirely.
Minute was in the belfry, Zenek was not.
I will allow you to make a deception test with advantage. Whoever has the lower skill.
Let's see.
Well, I'm very, very good, and you're not. So that answers this question.
Option under
It would basically be a type of rapport.
rapport.
It would be a specialization.
Yeah,
You got advantage at least.
that's a 20 out of 27.
It's alright, I'll just Matisse, I thought that you able picked more in, tolerable people. Yeah. That's right. Well, what can you do? Rocks in the china shop. Alright, well, here's the truth of the situation. I don't like Abel. I have my reasons for not liking Abel, but that's not the point. Abel has been watched by the Inquisition for some time for a series of things that they allowed to pass into their guise. They employed an assassination from another Adeptus. They employed a cleric of Dominus Storm who had actively associated with cultists, who also happened to be one of our sleeper agents, although what happened to your programming, I don't know. Something's certainly up. Correct information all over the place. Scrambled up. It's unfortunate. Really, you're the only one that didn't have a hand in anything. So, good job for keeping your nose clean.
Thank you.
Yes, I know. You're very shocked.
It was a sleeper agent?
Yes, after the cultist thing, we took you and took some information on you. I knew that Abel would come sniffing around because she was on the ship Ebony Eye, and that's just kind of how the thing worked out. We were hoping to have you just kill her later on, but no. Kudos to that.
I mean, you have her in custody.
Well, it's not. Look, if I decide to kill somebody, it'll be my own decision the way that I want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would think that the end
No.
would justify the
we
means.
can stop with the thinking. Seriously, what is it? It's because of the programming. It's like this. They get all high and mighty because they hear the word Inquisition there. They think they have some kind of authority. They say the word. Do you even know what an exterminatus is?
Oh?
How do you think you knew that? Come on. You're like, does that the moisture? He's like, I didn't know that he was a sleeper agent. Like, you didn't have to know. That's the point of sleeper agents.
It's the point of sleeper agents.
Am I
What is this agents. It's not. It's never mind.
No. Cyber agent's not that big of a deal. It's basically like one of those things where like we put memories into their head and a trigger phrase, and once that goes off, they do a pre-programmed set of things. Although I bet that's all messed up now. So what can you do? I said that.
I know. I'm explaining it to him in a way he can understand.
Hey. Yeah, it's all okay. These words make sense to someone, I suppose.
Okay, what hellhole do you come from? The lizard world. Right. Okay, so wizards put a spell on him to make him do things when we say a magic word.
You put a guess on him? That's not very nice.
Well, yeah, that's actually incredibly accurate to the situation that happened. Yes. See? Why didn't we just start with that? Mike. Yes. We put one of those on him, but not with magic.
You can do this without magic?
Yes.
Blasphemy.
No.
Not blasphemy?
Technically, the other way is blasphemy.
Really?
Yes.
I'll take your word for it.
Should I speak with the authority vested in me by the Inquisitor of the Inquisition and therefore the God Emperor of Terra?
Yes, this is why I take your word for it.
There we go. We are going to get along great. Right, so here's the skinny short of it. We have Claudette, and I'll interrogate her later. That's all right. I'm sure she knows plenty of interesting things about the entity that was marionetting her, which is what we're more interested in right now. At least my master is. In the meantime, you're going to keep doing things, and then eventually I'm going to come by, and I'm going to tell you to do something, and you're going to do it. Otherwise, I'll just kill all of you. I do mean I will kill all of you. And I'll have to think of a really painful way to do it. I'm really good at that. That's why I'm an interrogator.
Seems unnecessary. The Inquisitor going to things that the Inquisition says. It's our duty as Imperials.
Some people like to think that they matter more than they do. I'm just making it clear.
You're a psycho. I do what I'm told. Shot in the head. This is the
You know what? Honestly, I am going to enjoy associating with you. I can just tell right now. Here you go. Writ of sanctioning right here. You carry that around, you show it to somebody who says, hey, where's your ring? Because they know about the whole thing. You're good. Signed, sealed, delivered. Right there. Don't lose that one.
Didn't intend to lose the last one.
I understand. I'm just saying don't lose that one. It's paper. So, it's easier to lose.
This is true. Thank you.
You know what? You know how few people say thank you to me?
Are you usually nice to people?
No.
Well,
I'm very much not. It's kind of my job.
all due respect intended, that might be part of it.
I know, but still. Look at this guy.
He's a good egg.
I don't know what happened with this one. I'm really upset.
His head is
That's the whole thing.
full of things.
I know, right?
It makes it good for doing things, though. He's very good at his job of knowing things and doing things.
I know you're trying to talk him up, but don't worry. You're in the good. He's not in the bad. I'll just say.
Oh no, I do acknowledge my failures, and there were many of them.
Yeah, no. You didn't even kill the guy!
I do need to apologize. I did not mean to take it eventually.
I care not.
I thought that
He is dead.
be more durable.
Are you sure? He's defeated. So we cut back to the exact phrasing of your wish. Because I don't know. You said you guys left the church pretty quickly and didn't burn down or anything. You know how chaos stuff is. You go back and check? You didn't.
He was on fire and ashy, so I figured
The corpse was certainly on fire.
said more than corpse to him.
No. Ortiz didn't say anything about anybody going back. I don't know about the psoriasis. Alright, anyways, that's my point. You guys keep doing what you do. Sometime in the future, I'm going to come by and say, hey, my master wants you to do this thing, you're going to do this thing. And if you don't, it is literally my job to kill you in as painful a way as I can think of. And I'm pretty good at it. I've been doing this for a while. As long as Abel's been a commissar, I've been an interrogator. Well, I've been in the Inquisition. I shouldn't say I've been an interrogator. But yeah, you're not under new management. You're just going to get contracted. Okay? Some point in the future. I'm probably going to put Claudette in your team too, because I think it'll be funny.
Why would that be funny?
I don't know. Like I said, I think it'll be funny.
To whatever gets you off, I suppose.
No. I don't care if you're against it. It's going to happen. But yeah, I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to tell Abel that Claudette works for her now. But really, she works for me to watch over Abel. That'll be the funniest part of the situation. Thanks for the idea.
You're welcome.
This guy!
Fucking love this guy.
You're going to
Get this guy a cookie. I love him.
you're going to reprogram me, aren't you?
No! You can only do that once. Once it's broken, it's broken. Too many times and your head will pop. I've seen it. It's messy.
That's good, I suppose.
Welcome to into the scrambled eggs.
Well, you were as. We just put more stuff in there.
That's good.
I mean, you know, why overwrite the thing that was already there? You're like, yeah, he's a priest. That's kind of useful sometimes. Anyways, you guys got any questions before I throw you back in a brig for, like, as long as it takes me back to get to where I am, and then send an astropathic message back to let you out of the brig? And yes, the brig thing does have to happen.
That would be the question answered.
Yeah, sometimes I'm good at it.
It would seem in my best interest to end this conversation as quickly as possible. No offense intended.
That's alright. Faster I leave, the faster you get back out of the brig.
Thank you for not killing us.
It's yet to be seen, but sure. He turns up. Hey, Mortis! Come with me. I'm sure we can figure out something to do with you.
God, he's gone.
Yeah, they leave.
You hear a universal unsealing of sphincters.
Yeah, they leave. You're put back into a brig. It is X amount of time. That's a while. As we leave the two remaining crew in the brig, we fade away from this sordid entry of the Yaga Mythos on Lucid Dreams.
Hey guys, how you feeling? Feeling like that was a satisfying
let's
climax? Yeah.
Let's do a short post session thing before we get into the Rickroll. Because we're gonna do experience and stuff. We'll do that sometime. Yeah. So how are we all feeling? How you feel, Worm? How you feel?
Yeah, we got out of the adventure alive, relatively.
I was gonna say, relatively.
Relatively.
Possible, you know.
Yeah.
Plot threads, hunting down an old friend.
Look, keywords are important. I explained the scope of anything, right?
Yeah, no, you did it. You did it. Yeah.
Okay. Jack, how you feel? Or Claudette, whichever. I know, right? Hey, you get to make a new character and hopefully not lose this.
Basically, gotta make Claudette now.
I mean,
yeah.
eventually, but like, we'll talk about some other stuff off table and figure out some other things that are going on. But yeah, how do you feel about this adventure?
Felt good. I think Jacques made the choice that he thought was right.
That's fair. That's
It's
important.
like one of the main things was like he was wanting to he saw a situation where an unknown being had control of his sister, and he was like, I need to change that to keep her safe. So he made a deal.
Fair. How do you feel? Other than the hey, we got to live relatively.
I mean, I feel like towards the end it got swept up a little bit because I was too enamored with what was going on to have the foresight to say I'm gonna light everything on fire now.
Oh, if you had done that, I would have thrown ash into the air, and it would have just made everything more difficult to see, and it would have been a minor exposure event. It would have been a whole thing.
I think like at the very least he would have burned Matthias's corpse. But I didn't say that he did that.
Well, I mean,
because you said he was already on fire.
Yeah.
So, like, that was why...
Oh, yeah, but that would have gone out eventually.
Yeah, man. Oversight that I'm sure will come back to bite him.
It's a key word. He is defeated. Matthias is defeated.
Yeah. So I did the short goal. Like, arguably.
Yeah. Like I said, we'll talk about experience later.
Yeah. Other than that, no. Any time to encounter the alleyman's a good time for me.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. I mean, do we have any questions about like the adventure, about like decisions, or like why did this thing happen? Could we have done this thing? I can almost guarantee you there's not gonna be any spoilers for later stuff.
Yeah, no. I mean, there was a lot of variables I'm sure that were calculated to like if we do this, this happens, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, but I just give questions.
Not really.
I definitely would have said like if Jacques could have like thought more in the moment, he probably would have wished for his sister to be like cured of her mutantism.
Oh yeah,
and not be a psyker.
You did say that immediately after though.
Yeah, which, that's what Jacques would have, like if he was thinking like more clearly rather than I need to save her now.
Fair.
Like he would have like
Reasonable.
just cured his sister of what happened to her.
Yeah.
Just to make her human again.
Worm, any questions or thoughts, or like how would this have happened differently if this or that? See, I had like a whole thing at the end of like Bod having like a heart to heart conversation with Jack and being like,
Yeah.
you could stay if you want, and You know, the whole like, I bet you're about to say I can't because I got more important stuff going, like to do, and then you would have gotten arrested, and it would have been funny. We didn't do.
Yeah.
Jacques is gone.
Yeah. Now.
No, Worm. Yeah. Have anything?
I'm trying to think of the Queen of Bones. Is she indeed dead? Or
No.
she's
She's
alive.
alive. She got out of a death trap. If you guys hadn't defeated the encounter in enough time, she would have been dead. But no, you freed Claudette before the 7 turns happened. Because you burned that fate to get there, I didn't use turns while you were searching, so that helped a lot.
Yeah, I figured it would. At least I hedged my bets in that it was a possibility it would earn our...
Yeah, no, it helped a lot. 'Cause I almost guarantee you would have at least used 2, probably 4, searching for the place. But yeah.
I mean, like, I'm good with it. Like, I like the adventure. I didn't like so much the place, but that's been discussed.
Well, Ophelia is Ophelia.
Certainly was a learning experience for Azazel in many ways, many facets.
Yeah, you know, the ending certainly. It's just like a lot of ones of like, what?
I mean, you know, the thing about Azazel is he's not so far up his ass that he won't admit when he fucks up.
Oh, I meant that you're actually asleep rage for the decision.
I
You're the one who chose hypno indoctrinated.
I knew it was a possibility. It is still a surprise. He's going to have to unravel that surprise in his off time and figure that shit out off screen, possibly.
Well, you know.
That's why he was quiet during the interrogation.
Yeah. Don't worry. He's you know, this is Imperium Maledictum. You're not important enough to be like actually acolytes in the Inquisition.
Yeah. So yeah, anybody got anything else?
No, not that I can think of.
No.
I just gotta make Claudette or somebody else now.
Well, no. Okay, so just very, very briefly, as I haven't hammered out all the details yet, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to a different story, but we're also going to go to a different group. I think I'm going to pull out the Inquisition books, and we're going to make characters out of those, and we'll have an adventure with that. And then, you know, some win in the sector somewhere, because it doesn't have to be chronologically after for any particular reason. And then, hopefully, in the future, maybe, we'll have the Horus Heresy RPG. They'll give us the AdMech GM guide from Imperium Maledictum. We'll be able to move on to another group. But I think we're gonna move on to a new group. That way, there's like a new adventure, a new start, new characters. We kind of flesh out the sector a bit more. I'll hammer out those details and maybe some modifications. As far as I know, Azazel has dibs on an untouchable because we had a psyker in this one, so I'll make sure to give them the chance.
Oh, I definitely want to play an untouchable for sure.
I promise. I can make no promises on how useful the untouchable will be in the adventures. I have not made it yet.
Yeah.
And it will not be focused on chaos. It will be focused on aliens. I know that much.
Yeah. No, I'm down. I'm down.
Can we not have to deal with the planet trying to kill us by existing in the next song?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Yeah.
Thank God.
I can't promise. You know, it's not gonna be like hunky dory, but no. The environment of the planet. I already know the loose areas that you'll feasibly be at. So
Yeah. Okay. I think with that, that's a good time for a sign off. I have been Decurio Umhar once again with our GM Decurio Chamlin, Leonotis, and Taconis. If you like what we do, please consider giving us a like, a comment, or maybe subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell button so you guys can be notified right away when our content drops. This has been Concilium Historica Imperialis, and we are signing off. Have a good one.